This is my passion, this is what I love to do. But some days, sometimes, I'm just like you, man. I hate this job. Damn, I hate this job. Damn, I hate this job. Damn, I hate my job. Damn, I hate this job. I'm just like you, like you, like you. Damn, I hate this job. Man, I hate this job. Man, I hate my job. From a good dream I wake, sun rays on my face, planning out my day, hoping this ain't the one that I catch a case. I feel so good, I feel so straight. My manager keep calling me saying, hurry up, you late. Hurry up, you lay off. Y'all, man, I hate this job. Man, I hate this job. Been trying to play it cool, but it's hard to play it off. I've been hanging on to this bullshit, cause my car still ain't paid off. I know I'm on my way up, my boy just got laid off, so f y'all, man, I hate this job. Man, I hate this job. These hoes here so ratchet, these niggas here so sneaky. Y'all don't even really pay enough for y'all to only pay bi-weekly. I'm trying to double up my cash, take this job, shove it up your ass. Yo, man, I hate this job. Sometimes I wanna say, walk in and slap my boss. This shit is getting hard. Damn, I hate this job. Gotta make it out of this struggle, bruh. And I don't really mean to take it out on you. You just a customer, but damn, I hate this job. Damn, I hate my job. Damn, I hate this job. Damn, I hate my job. Damn, I hate this job. Damn, I hate this job. Damn, I hate my job. Damn, I hate this job. We're the reason why your stockholders always stay afloat. Yet I'm asking, are they hiring? Like everywhere I go, schedule will say 9, but I think it's fine if I clock in at 9:04. I work 40 hours a week plus overtime just to be bro, so f y'all, man, I hate this job. Hate that I applied. So much has transpired since the day that I was high. Told me I could advance, but you were telling me lies. Gotta give your notice before I quit, but you don't say shit right before I'm fired. Damn, man, I hate this job. Sometimes I wanna say, walk in and slap my boss. This shit is getting hard. Damn, I hate this job. Gotta make it out of this struggle, bruh. And I don't really mean to take it out on you. You just a customer, but damn, I hate this job. Damn, I hate my job. Damn, I hate this job. Damn, I hate my job. Damn, I hate this job. Damn, I hate this job. Damn, I hate my job. Damn, I hate this job. You and your procedures, you and your protocol, you and your policies, none of that shit don't apply to me. You and your quotas, you and your standards, you and your 2 sick days a year. Y'all niggas bananas. Wonder why the postman's posted with hammers, going postal with Popo on camera. His wage got him enraged, stressed out, it's hard to maintain. He flips the middle, grabs his. He said, if you don't get the picture, I quit, you ain't shoot. Mother, man, I hate this job. Sometimes I wanna say, walk in and slap my boss. This shit is getting hard. Damn, I hate this job. Gotta make it out of this struggle, bruh. And I don't really mean to take it out on you. You just a customer, but damn, I hate this job. Damn, I hate my job. Damn, I hate this job. Damn, I hate my job. Damn, I hate this job. Damn, I hate this job. Damn, I hate my job. Damn, I hate this job. Look, man, I hate this job. I put my pants on one leg at a time, just like you. I'm out here trying to take care of my family. Damn, I hate this job. It's not always glamorous, for real, but I do what I gotta do for me and mine, you know? Damn, I hate this job. Damn, I hate my job. Damn, I hate this job. Damn, I hate my job. Damn, I hate this job. Damn, I hate this job. Damn, I hate my job. Damn, I hate this job. Damn, I hate this job. Damn, I hate this job. Damn, I hate my job. Damn, I hate this job. I'm just like you, nigga. Damn, I hate this job. Man, I hate this job. Man, I hate my job.
The views and opinions expressed in this program are those of the speakers, commentators, experts, and or the host. They do not explicitly nor necessarily reflect nor represent the channel's policy or the views held by the channel or broadcaster. The broadcaster or its channel cannot be held accountable for all or any views expressed during the program. Basically, if I didn't say it, don't come for me. You come for the person who said it. And please don't sue me for somebody else's words. With that said, let's start the show, motherfucker.
This that squad side.
Yeah. What up, though? What's popping? What's happening? What's going on? You back in the lab with your man, Mark Nash. Yeah, my voice is almost gone, man. Y'all know I was over here screaming, hollering, running through the house, cheering, waking up the neighbors. When I saw my dog, Brian Norman Jr., deliver that uppercut, oh my God. I was like, it's a wrap. It's a wrap. It's a done data. And man, did he go in there and pull it off? Did he pull it off for what? Congratulations, man, to the home team, man, the hometown team, Norman. Oh, my God, the assassin, man. Oh, my God. Yo, Senior had me rolling. I don't know if y'all can hear him on the camera. He's like, who can't train? Who can't train? Look at me with the style points at the end. Oh, my God. Somebody, I think Brim told me he was like, I'm gonna drop the link out there right now too. Brent was like, some people didn't like him doing that, but I'm like, bruh, man, we got Caleb Plant doing the grave digger, T.O. do backflips, Tank doing backflips off top of the rope. This is like, get him with the B-boy stance, man. How you like me now? Man, I'm about to call the homie, man. I'm about to call him, see if I can get him on the phone, get his reaction. I'm gonna send him the link. I'm gonna call him, but I'm gonna try to see if I can actually just send him the link. Man, I don't know about y'all, man, but I made a little bread on the homie. Made a little bread. I knew that just didn't seem right. 9-1. Brian Norman Jr. ain't no 9-1 underdog to nobody, dog. So I'm so happy for the brother. You know what I'm saying? What's up? What's up, Megazar? Your mic muted, bro.
Nah, man, I had to definitely chime in for that. I was over my dear brother of mine house, and I was like, we got to watch the Brown. We have been watching, you know, that Usyk fight, that Usyk Tyson Fury fight, one of the best heavyweight fights the last 25 years. Hell yeah, that shit was great. You know what I'm saying? That was one of the best. I didn't say it was the best. It was one of the best the last 25 years. But so we watched the Mavs game, and as soon as the Mavs game went off, I was like, we gotta watch. And as soon as the Mavs game went off, that's when they was touching it up, getting ready to start the first round. And I see, like, at first I was like, you need to keep the fighting to the middle of the ring, but I kind of understand what he was doing. After the steam got off those punches, especially when he messed his nose off, when he hit old dude in the nose and started bleeding profusely, I was like, yeah, he got him. All he got to do is just box him down, just pick him apart. And he did, and shit. I was hollering and screaming just like you. Get his ass, get him. And all I could think about was Puro. That's the only person I could think about. That's all I could think about. And Senior told him exactly what he was gonna do. He did exactly what Senior said he was gonna do. He didn't give away the game plan, but he was just saying, man, that dude don't have no head movement. I wish Junior would have moved his head a little bit more. But I saw the vision and was definitely happy with the outcome.
Hell yeah. Foodie, what you got? Did you see the fight on ESPN?
Man, the boy Norman Jr., man, he did his motherfucking stuff, man. He did his thing. I'm sitting there saying like, how many more punches can do take? Like, there's a sweet science to it, but there's that the same thing. Like we like to see, this type of brutality, organized violence, controlled violence. And I was like, damn, when is he gonna go down? Like he just keep taking it and taking and taking it. And I was like, this motherfucker is fucking him up. There was blood everywhere, just everywhere. And then he finally folded. When he folded, it was like, damn, it's kind of weird to see a human being fold their body like that, crank their head to the side and the shit. But at the same time, it's like, yeah, that's what he came to do. He did the damn thing. He did it.
Oh my God. And this is for the WBO interim world title. This guy was a major underdog. And it makes you realize these odds makers aren't always right. Those odds are just about who put the most money on their guys. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah. I was kind of irritated with Tim Bradley's commentary.
Oh, go ahead, speak.
Like he was kind of hating on him. Like, and I think I've heard Senior talk about that before. Bradley, I don't know. I'm on the fence with some of his commentary, with some of these fights, especially with the up-and-coming fighters. It's almost like, are you comparing them to your career or are you really looking at the fight? Because everybody, they got to get their start. Just, they're not the same type of fighter as you. But I don't know. I was just kind of hating on. I felt a little bit of hate on it. I felt like a little bit, but it doesn't matter because he got the job done. So.
I mean, it was pretty fair to me. The things that Bradley was saying he needed to do, he actually needed to do though. Like, and once he started doing those things, you saw the whole fight. You see, he took the fight out of the veteran. So it was like Tim Bradley could come off away certain times, but I didn't really have a problem with the commentary because he was mostly right. The things that Brian Norman Jr. needed to do, once he made those adjustments, we saw what happened.
You're right. You're right. I guess maybe hate is a strong word. Actually,
some of the nicest. I'm gonna be honest too.
It was.
Heard Bradley before his team Norman. He's usually very critical of him. That was actually, he did say Norman wasn't moving his head after he threw his punches, and I'm like, I don't know about that, but I thought Norman was doing a phenomenal job. It was a time in round 5 though. I thought he was getting a little tired because he would hold on the inside. And Santillian would be trying to get loose, and it was like Brian would lapse a little bit, or just like thinking the referee gonna separate them, but the referee won't get in between them. He was like, "Y'all separate yourself." And Giovanni did a couple of dirty things, a couple shots behind the head and things like that.
Yeah, he did, and that's what I'm saying. He did. I mean, I was the same, but in my head when I was watching it, it was like, yeah, he wasn't calling out none of those punches behind the head. He was signaling the ref, but. I
didn't like the way the ref officiated that. I didn't like the way the ref officiated that. Like he shouldn't.
Or like when Brian was holding his arm out, he would warn Brian, but when Santillian did it, he didn't say nothing to Santillian.
Right.
Yeah, because Santillian, that was the only chance that he had. Like that was really the only chance that he had. And once he got a little tired, and Junior's second wind kicked in, we saw it, and that's why Junior styled on his punk ass at the end because.
It was a bloodbath.
Because the way that the referee called the fight, man, they was calling the fight for the boy to lose. Get out because they know that's the only way. That's the only way that Santillian could win was to muck it up, make it ugly. I ain't never seen nobody hold that fucking much and the referee tell them get out. Get out. Get out. Like, come on,
y'all
bro,
reaching a little bit. I'm gonna be honest, I think y'all reaching a little bit. But it's okay. Hey Mark, can you do me a favor? I'm trying to hit him with the Brian Norman.
Let me get you on camera. Hold on, bro.
With the Brian Norman.
Brim look like he in prison, nigga.
I was gonna say, where you work for Lester on Set It Off? Where
that nigga look like he walked out the wall.
That nigga work for Lester, Set It Off.
Oh my God.
You gotta stop this prison talk, bro. I'm not no damn prison. You gotta chill with that.
It's the beard, the Scully, and that tan color, man. It definitely looked like
the tan color is really doing it.
Yeah.
Oh, they wear tan.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, they do. I remember my brother had tanning on the.
Yeah, I was gonna say they definitely were khaki. Yeah. I thought you was.
They got to go neutral because of the whole gang shit. But yeah.
Brim got that Cornell West look going on right now.
That's your ass up, Gerard.
Professor Brim.
Yeah,
I
man.
better get some scissors and cut that shit out.
Man, I'm so happy, man. Let me see if I can get him on the phone, man. I'm gonna try to call him and get him on the phone.
Come on, Mark. You gotta do the pose with me, bro. If my old knees can do it, you can do it too.
Nah, we don't want to hear y'all knees crack together.
Plus, 44, have your knees cracking too. Have you do it too.
You want them to crack together? No, my knees don't crack, baby.
Oh, please. Cut it out. You ain't gonna try to call me old.
I can't barely hear you.
Hold on, y'all.
Hold on. I can't barely hear you. What the fuck going on? I can't hear you.
What up, champion?
What fuck Piro at? What Piro at? Fuck everybody. What Piro? Piro. Fuck.
Man, you know that nigga. Man, you know that nigga ain't here, man. You know he ain't here.
He should have found y'all at the damn fight. He was there.
Hold on, y'all. Hold on. I text him your Cash App. He told me to tell you congratulations.
Where my fucking money at?
He ain't sent you the money yet?
I don't even know because I
okay.
Bruh, didn't I tell you this is the first time my boy this is the first and only time my boy gonna be an underdog. I tried to come up. I ended up betting 14,000. I tried to bet 50. Man, them fucking betting sites was fucking shutting down on me. They kept shutting my cards down. I was betting like 2,000 here, 2,000 here, 1,000 here, 1,000. I tried to bet a whole fucking 50,
click the link real quick. I gotta see your face, man. Cause I want to see your face. Cause I know you was.
Hold on, man. What I need to do?
Hang up and click the link. I just texted to you.
And when you click the link, you gotta do the pose like your son did.
Oh yeah, we all doing the pose tonight.
Hold on.
I missed that part.
Oh, let me show you. Look at the screen, Foodie. After he knocked him out, he did this right here. Walked up to him while the dude on the ground.
Oh, I saw that. Oh, yeah, okay. That's a
posed on him like this.
Are you okay? You all right?
Yeah, come on, Mark. You gotta do the pose with me. I just messed up my knees doing it. You gotta do it too.
All right, man. I'm gonna do the pose.
Come on, that's the pose of the day.
That's the pose.
We gotta do the P norm.
Yeah,
it looked like you just kind of sit up in your seat. You didn't really get down on your knees for real. I ain't hear no clacking of the kneecaps.
I'm not doing that. Hold on, man.
Y'all need some WD-40.
Hold on, y'all. Let me get the coach up here, man. Other hour, man.
Hold on. Now I got plenty shit to talk.
Talk your shit, G.
I gotta talk my shit. Just like I stood on this motherfucker right here last night, any other fucking night, I tried to tell y'all motherfucker. If you thought for 1 second that motherfucker had a chance against my son, just fucking stop watching boxing. You don't know shit about boxing. I don't give a fuck if it's, I don't give a fuck who it is. I don't give a fuck if it's the boxing boys. I don't give a fuck who it is that said or even thought that he had a chance to beat my son. You have no idea what you're looking at. They talk that shit about his levels to boxing, and he's just on another level. I asked last night, what the fuck does he possibly do better than my son? Now, I'm going to say this. My son did his own thing. He added some of what I told him, and he pretty much added his own thing, right? It's certain punches we throw, certain ways we do it. He could have beat him very easily, and it probably would not have been. Well, ain't no probably in it. It would not have been as dominant. It would have been dominant, meaning he would have beat him clearly, but it wouldn't have been the breakout performance, knockout of the year type. They talking shit, you know what I'm saying? ESPN type shit that they gonna be saying now. It wouldn't have been that because he easily could have moved to the left, just like I told you last night. B got feet for days. My son runs 15 fucking miles. He's a fucking animal. Yeah. He runs 15 miles. He runs 10 miles. He runs 7 miles just on a fucking regular. The motherfucker is an animal. He does not get tired. You will not see him get tired. We saw that motherfucker get tired. We saw his shoulders get tired. All Gio had was one thing. That's come forward and punch. My son made his name off of fucking flat-footed amigos. I tried to tell you that. I fit that shit with nothing but motherfucking confidence. I told you I stand right here with my motherfucking face in the camera and I tell you I was fucking wrong. No doubt I was not wrong. My son could have beat him anyway. My son told me around 6. So I was like, the way you're doing it, I don't like that he's even getting any punches off to make the crowd scream.
Right.
So I said, what I want you to do is I kept pushing him to go back to doing it my way. doing it my way, which is the easy way. I said, I want you to do it my way. I don't even want that motherfucker throwing punches. Because if he'd have did it my way, he would have had Gio looking stupid. He'd have been running all over the ring. He would have been reaching for shots. He'd have been reaching for punches. All he had to do was use his feet back and forth. Gio can't punch on the move. Gio can't punch him. You're not standing right in front of him. You punch him, you pivot. You punch him, you pivot. You here, you there. You know what I'm saying? Because you go to the left, he can't. Again, I tried to tell y'all the fights to watch, man. I dreamed everything. I know everything about that man. Just like I told you it was worse than Quentin Round. Did I say that?
Yes, sir, you did.
I said it was worse than Quentin Round.
Hey, look, I made $1,000 off this shit tonight, so I'm happy.
Bro, you could have made more. I told you to bet the house on that shit.
Told me to bet.
I mean, hey, ain't no telling. I ain't even looked at my winnings yet. I bet 14,000 on all kind of odds on everything, bro.
We all need
I bet, but it was supposed to be 50,000, but I bet 14,000. I got 42,000 still sitting that I didn't even get a chance to fucking bet because the fucking betting sites was they was like, I was making like betonline.ag. I was making I was betting so much 1,000. It was just do 1,000. I was betting so much they kept shutting that shit down and taking his name off for a minute. Yeah, I couldn't even find his name for a minute. So then when I bet his odds would go down, like it'll be like on the plus. It was like I caught that shit at plus 475 first. I was like, oh hell yeah. Then I bet 1,000, it go down to plus 50. I bet 1,000, this back to back. It go down to plus 425. I knew he was gonna win. There was no doubt in my motherfucking mind. None of y'all, nobody on this motherfucking feed, nobody that's watching this fucking video that thought that he had any chance whatsoever. You don't know about boxing. You don't know levels. Don't talk that shit no more. I walk that shit. I talk that shit. I am that shit.
I saw you in the ring. You said, who can't train?
Who the fuck can't train? I just out-trained Robert Garcia. Say what? Say what?
Say it again.
Did I just out-train Robert Garcia? Did I just out-train the great Robert Garcia when I talked my shit before we got in the ring and I said, wait a minute. This motherfucker trains the same type of fucking fighter. These motherfuckers got short careers ahead of them. Did I not say that shit?
Yeah.
I'm a first-time outer. I'm a former professional fighter's first-time coach outer. That's my first professional fighter. My first professional fighter just went undefeated to a world fucking champion at 23 years old. Who the fuck doing that? Who did that? Who did that on their first fucking fight? I can't hear you. Name the fight. Wait. Name the coach that trained a motherfucking fighter from their first professional fighter to become a world champion at 23 years old. Besides Bill Hank.
You did.
And I give Bill his props. You know, I give Bill. I know people don't like me. I give him his props because it's all for the good of his son.
Hey, look,
it's all for the good of these kids. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, look, I'm gonna let you have the floor and talk as much as you want to talk because you guys worked for it, you earned it. But Puro is here. Puro, I think you got some crow to eat and an apology.
Eat that shit. Eat that shit, Puro.
He got double crow to eat.
Eat that shit. Who the fuck you thought you was talking to? Eat that shit. Puro,
did you get your $100?
Did you? Let me look.
Hey, congratulations to your son, Junior.
Speak up just a little bit, Puro.
Yo, man, you're aware of Puro. Puro, did I tell you, Puro?
Yeah, you told me I was gonna win. Yeah.
So wait, no. This is what I need. This is what the fuck I need. Passion. Y'all remember Tupac?
Yeah.
Ambitions of a rider.
I grew up on Tupac, and it was too much. I know this shit crazy, but I'm being the truth for you. I'm being real with you. Tupac helped me get through so much of my life because of you could tell he meant every fucking word that was coming out of his mouth when he said that shit. I grew up on that shit. That shit got me through some hard times in life. I don't lie. I don't bullshit. I'm not ashamed. I'm not a shameful person. Any motherfucker that lie, you ashamed of who you are. There's nothing about what I said that's not true. Nothing about no fight that my son been in. Nothing about even when I was wrong about certain fighters or certain fights like with Errol Spence and Terrence Crawford. Even when I said, for example, you see, they look at one thing, oh man, he don't know shit, he's a know-it-all, okay, yeah, well check this out. When I just knew for a fact, because of the sparring that my son had with Terrence Crawford, I'm not bringing up nothing, I'm just telling you I'm just telling you a negative on my part. when I knew for a fact that I saw Terrence Crawford personally on my own, and I saw something, and I was like, nah, Errol Spence gonna fuck him up. Came back after he beat Errol Spence the way he did it. I came back and I said, no, possibly not. I said he's the best fighter in the world because he's a masterful boxer. I said that. I said that to everybody. I ate that. I ate that crow.
Yeah.
I was wrong. I said I ate that crow. Yeah, I was wrong. I said, man, I thought he was gonna come out this way, that way. Again, I don't know that fighter. I don't know the fight of Terrence Crawford like y'all knew the fight of Terrence Crawford. I don't know that. But guess who the fuck I did know?
Brian Norman.
That's who the fuck I did know.
We got a lot of people up here. They got a lot of questions for you, Coach. I'm gonna go to my guy T.O. from Heavy Bad Boxing TV first. Go ahead, T.O. You got a question or a comment for
Coach,
new WBO interim world champion?
Hold on, they looking for me, man. They'll find a walk down. Hold on, man. Hold on, I'm doing the interview.
Because I remember talking to y'all and I said you might cry or some shit. Did you cry?
Hold on. Let me see y'all the champ, man. I'm gonna put the champ on here first.
All right.
Cause you supported him from the front of the beginning. What? There you go. Oh man. Hey, what's up, bro?
Congrats.
Thank you.
We need to give him a standing ovation.
Thank you, man. Thank you, man. Hey, what a champ. Thank you, man. We good?
No doubt. Take your time. Take your time, Coach. Boy, they had me over here screaming, man.
That's my guy. He on there. This my boy. He heard that shit last night. He heard that shit.
I can't hear him.
Hold on. This Martin. What's up with your champ? This the champ, baby. This my champ. Yeah, who got complete that? This my champ. Y'all see it? Y'all see that?
Let's go, baby. Let's go, baby.
Y'all see it, man.
Knock out the year candidate.
I got. It's too loud. Hold on one second. My bad. Hold on.
Nah,
Take your time, Coach. Take your time, Coach.
All right, go ahead. What you saying, big dog? I appreciate the support. The ones who do support us or did support us, man, and you show love in the open, man. I really appreciate y'all, man. I don't do that backdoor shit. I don't like people in my inbox telling me, "Hey, man, I'm rooting for you," but you don't fucking say it nowhere else. I don't really like people like that.
Fact.
You feel what I'm saying? So I appreciate the people who come on here and they say it and they show it and they really mean a lot to me. You know what I'm saying? Because I've been an underdog all my life and I ain't did nothing but win. That's the truth. You know what I'm saying? I've been an underdog while winning at the same time. So I'm like, damn, why the fuck people got problems with me? It's because I talk my shit when it's because the confidence I have when I win. That's it.
Coach, we got a lot of questions for you. T.O. Heavy Bad Boxing TV. I'm gonna let him go first. Go ahead, T.O.
What up, Coach? Good to see and hear from you again,
What's up, man? I appreciate you a supporter, man. I appreciate you, big dog.
Congratulations. First, I got two questions. And I got a bone to pick. First, I'm gonna pick my bone.
What's up?
Because I reached out to you after Mark Nash told me to reach out to you. I was trying to support y'all, man, and get that.
Nah, if you reached out to me, I don't do that, bro. I didn't get it.
You responded, man. I reached out to you. You responded. I was trying to get that patch, man. You told me you'd get back with me, but you didn't. But it's all good.
I forget shit. Come on, but really. I forgot about that shit till you just said it.
Yeah, I believe it. But congratulations again, man. The first question I got for you, man, is you told us straight up out the gate, man, that you wanted to make a statement. I think you did that. When the 9th round rolled around, I would love to know if you can remember what advice you had for him or what you told him in that 9th round. And when you had him in trouble, what was your advice then?
I don't know which round it was. I remember looking at the scorecard of the 9th round. That was actually the only round I turned around and looked at the scorecard. So I saw the 9th.
Yeah.
What did I say? Because I was trying to see how much time I had. He stopped him in the 10th, right?
Yeah.
So I think it was one of the other.
You knew you had him.
I'm about to tell you. So I was torn because again, I knew he could beat him anyway. I didn't like how the crowd. I didn't want to try to have shit to cheer about. So I didn't like how the crowd had anything to cheer about. And we talked about this from the very beginning. I was like, look, B, because I seen Gio get beat before, but it robbed the guy. So I said, look, B, I don't even want this motherfucker throwing punches. I don't even want a chance. So I was torn because he was fucking him up, clearly. And so I looked at the round because I was like, how many rounds do we got? Like, how long is he gonna be able to take this shit? You feel me? So I'm not sure exactly which round, but I think the 10th round, I can't tell you the 9th. The 10th round, what I told him was, we knew this too. He has no feints, which is why I told Piro, and I asked Piro, and Piro had nothing to say. I said, what does he do better than my son? I listen, as a coach, as a perfectionist, listen, as a coach, as a perfectionist, it's my job to do that. It's my job to know his strengths and know his weaknesses. It's my job to know that.
Yes, sir.
So I'm looking at it, and I was like, what the fuck? This is my asking myself, fuck Piro. Not fuck Piro, but I'm saying fuck what I asked Piro, but I'm saying, so I was like, what does he do better than my son? Listen. So I'm like, no, there's no disrespect, we're cool. So I was like, damn, he doesn't do anything better. So I said, look, B, he done. He's done coming forward. He's done with that retarded ass style we've been seeing this whole time. He's done with them fake ass. I told you last night. I knew him. I said he's not doing any of that anymore. So right now you have a different fighter in front of you. You have a different fighter in front of you in a championship fight. He's never been there before. That fighter that you have in there with you now has never been in the ring before. That fighter that's backing up, that fighter that don't know how to slip punches. That fighter don't know how to counterpunch. That fighter don't know how to do shit. So I know for a fact in the 10th round, I said, listen, you have a dead man walking in front of you. Going up, I call him hammers. Throw nothing but hammers. He beat that motherfucker down, bro. You know he left on the stretcher, right?
Listen,
I can imagine.
He did.
Yeah.
What?
Nah, prayers up to him. We ain't gonna do like that. We ain't gonna do it like that. Prayers up to him. He left on the stretcher.
How did he not?
Shit.
I got a quick question. I saw you having. Can you see the screen? This guy, you was having a lot of dialogue back with him. What was he trying to tell you? Who is this
man?
Guy?
Well, first of all, you gotta think about where we was at. They didn't like it. Nobody liked it. None of the commission, or no, not none, because some did. About 1 or 2 did. The commission did not want that. The referee, if y'all didn't see, was against my son. Wanting for all kind of bullshit.
Before you got here.
Huh?
I said that before you got here.
Right.
That was
right.
He called a bullshit fight.
Nobody wanted him to win. They was gonna do everything they could, just like they did with to be crazy. To be honest with you, because I watched Rocha fight so much, he did the same. Referee did the exact same thing for Rocha. The last time he did the same thing to Santillian for Rocha. He did the same thing. You can go back and watch that fight. That's how well I know the man so well. I mean, again, I watch these fighters to a T because I gotta know what they can. I gotta know what they can and what they can't do. And if I watch enough of them, you're not going to become something different. Like, and that's what I was telling Puro. You're like, bro, you're not going to fucking, that's why I said I can talk my shit tonight because this nigga not going to change tonight. He's not going to change tonight. So anyway.
A comment for the coach?
Say it again.
I was passing around trying to get some more questions for you. I know eventually you're going to have to get off, but I want to try to get everybody to get a question or a comment with you before you leave.
Right.
Go ahead.
What up, coach?
Hey, what's up?
Congratulations to you. Congratulations to your son.
So up in this business.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
I mean, you guys did a magnificent job. Like, even when I was watching the main event, I was looking at the blood still on the canvas from the job that your son did on that man.
Can I ask y'all a question?
Yeah.
Can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Do you think he whooped him more? Do you think that he got whooped better than Rocha got whooped? I do.
Hell yeah.
The finish was definitely more spectacular.
Even the cuts on the face, and he fucked that man up, bro.
Yeah, he got a cut on the left.
That man was beat the fuck up, bro.
Coach. He whooped his ass good, coach. He whooped him good.
Fuck up.
He got fucked up. Now, good. Again, prayers to him, but it's his fight game, and we take those chances.
Like you said with Tupac, that was the definition of pain. The song "Pain," like pain.
You feel me?
Pure pain. I was there waiting. It got to a point where I was like, "When is he going? Nigga, fall."
The referee didn't want to stop it. He didn't want to stop it. The referee didn't want to stop it.
He had no choice.
Huh?
Yeah. That's what we want to see, though. That's the kind of shit that we want to see.
Yeah, the referee don't want to stop it. The referee be doing these guys like with Devin. The referee is not doing these guys no justice. They're doing them injustice. Like they fucking these fighters up. Stop the fucking fight. The Koala should have stopped the fight. Listen to me. I said about the way Robert Garcia trained his fighters. I said this last night right here on this fucking thing. I said, bro, he's trained them motherfuckers to have a short career. There's no way. I'm gonna be real with you. I know my fighter. There's no way I would have seen him in there the 9th and the 10th round, the way he was beat up and how he was fighting. It was clear. That was Robert Garcia's only style is to come forward and outman the man. It was clear. You're not going to outman this man. You're not going to do it. So now at this point, you just put him in there as dog food. I would have stopped the fight. I would have stopped. I'm talking about my son. I told my son that. I would have never seen my son get beat on like that. It wouldn't happen.
Let's pass it around. Clips, you got something you want to add? Or got a comment or a question you want to say to Coach?
Yeah, first of all, senior, congratulations. Talk your shit. You know what I'm saying?
Thank you.
Talk your shit. You know what I'm saying? Put some on tuck and put some on the flex just for all the people who didn't think you would be all right. You know what I'm saying?
Thank you.
You know, some on the tuck and some for the flex. I'm so happy for you.
Appreciate you, boss. Thank you.
Man, it's a beautiful thing. Like, as you know, you've been rocking with this community and this channel for a while. From the rumors, I first heard about you when what was it, about 3 or 4 days after that Bud. Right. And y'all was doing your rounds with you know what I'm saying, with Scott.
right.
I was like, okay, and
I hate. Go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I just remember after Mark went down there.
Oh, he froze.
And he froze with looking like this.
I'm going to hairline crucial, man. It's worse than mine.
Caesar,
I'm gonna hide him. I'm gonna put that shit over there. I'm gonna hide him.
Ain't no kill. Hey, Mark,
I'll post that up for roasting later.
Yeah,
I just want to tell you, senior. I'm a Dallas native, man. So I'm adopting y'all. I'm adopting y'all as official Dallas.
We was there. We had our training camp there.
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying. Just no disrespect to any other Dallas fighter, but I'm adopting y'all as my Dallas.
I appreciate that, bro.
Yeah, my Dallas fighter.
I fuck with Dallas, and we was cool with that, man. I fuck with that.
Y'all don't get that one. Sorry, it's not that easy.
Oh no, yeah.
Nah, y'all got to keep that dude.
Ain't you from Cali? Ain't you from California?
I'm from Atlanta.
Ain't you from California?
I'm from Cali.
Yeah, I'm from Dallas, so I could do that.
Yeah, but it happened in Cali.
Yeah, I could do that. I'm made like that. It
happened in Cali. The massacre happened in Cali.
Oh yeah, I mean that's where he from though.
Yeah.
That's where the essay from.
It was a massacre in California tonight.
Yeah, they can get a street. Y'all can name a street after them.
Y'all got Earl.
Y'all can name a street.
Look, y'all can fight over them later. Look, let me say this. Clips, you froze a second ago. Can you finish? Can you finish what you were saying?
Well, no, I was just finishing. We've enjoyed the journey so far. I'm so excited to see what's next. Do you have anybody on your radar right now? Or are you guys just trying to enjoy the moment? Or is there somebody particular on your fucking hit list? Like, you next, nigga. Come on, you in the neighborhood.
I'm gonna be real with you. The person that's been on my hit list since we fought Quentin Round is Timothy Bradley. I know that shit sound crazy. I know.
I was going to ask about how you felt about his commentary.
I'm sensitive. I'm sensitive. What can I say? My son. Well, hear me out. My son don't have a problem with Tim Bradley. I can't not have a problem with Tim Bradley. He disrespected him too bad, and I felt like it was so unnecessary. And my son was so young, and that's my fatherly instinct. Like, damn, bro, why you coming to my boy like that? And you coming to my boy with venom. I'm gonna bring venom back too. You're a grown ass man. You're Timothy Bradley, like my age. You feel me? So mine was like, okay, you know what? You young enough, because I could have fought again. I can fight again. So I was like, you know what? I want Timothy Bradley to come out and motherfucking show him how it's done. I want Timothy Bradley to come out. Floyd Mayweather get in the ring all the time. I want it, since my son's so fucking sorry with the Quentin Rounder fight. He was like, oh, he's just one. If he doesn't have that, what does he have? He just downed him so bad, bro. And that's what created this rough patch we had from November last year to right now.
I'm glad. That's why he was a 9-1 underdog, and I made me a $1,000.
And I made me some money too. That's what I'm saying. He had.
He said,
"I said me three."
Right. Yeah, it was a sure shot. It was a sure shot. But yeah, if y'all didn't catch that bet, I don't know what the fuck wrong with y'all, bro. It was a sure shot. I don't know what y'all was looking at.
And how important this is, Brian. What you saw tonight was a guy who was ranked
a little bit outside of number 10. No, I think they moved him up to.
No, B was number 10.
Yeah, they moved him up though. He wasn't number 10 before the fight was announced.
I think he was at first. He was either 13 or 10. He was 10.
He was a little outside the top 10. They made him and to put him in the top 10.
Okay, to do that.
Number one guy.
Right.
Today was a number 10 guy beat.
Well, guess what he is now?
And he didn't just beat him; he whooped that ass, man.
Guess what he is now, though?
Oh,
one.
into a world champion.
So guess who you got to talk? Guess who you got to talk about him with now?
You got to talk about Boots, Bud, and those other guys.
First of all, Bud ain't coming back to what's called. That's wild. That's why he would be elevated. Yeah, Bud is 154. So that's why he will be elevated to the world champion when Bud have his fight in August. They just respect Bud so much, they're just gonna let Bud do what he do. Cause Bud deserved it. You know what I'm saying? So Bud deserved it, right, man. He been around for a long time. He been whipping ass for a long time, man. Bud don't get nothing but more respect from me. As of right now, he the best fighter in the world. I'm gonna continue to say that. No matter what my son, I'm just gonna give him that respect. You know what I mean? I'm gonna give him that respect. I think it on Bud too much, but I'm gonna give him that respect just because of what he has done and what he's accomplished, and the longevity of what he has accomplished. Nobody else has done that right now. He did his thing. He's doing his thing, so he can make his own way. So we gonna stay out of this motherfucking way. Bud, the man, go on and retire. You run off into the sunset. Whatever the fuck you gonna do, that's fine. You know what I'm saying?
Let's get some more questions in. Megazar, you got anything you want to question or comment, Coach, about the fight or the performance or anything? Okay, Brim, same question for you.
Yeah, two observations and one question. First and foremost, congratulations. Pop your shit. Tomorrow I'll be popping some shit on the Boxing Voice with Ness about this as well.
Appreciate it.
So two of the things that I noticed.
I think Ness thought he was gonna lose too, but I wouldn't
back played the live. I saw it. He stepped away when he came back. He was gonna beat him.
Wow, I heard him say. He said 9-1. He said something like 9-1. So when he said that's a little crazy, he said he might rise to the occasion. I know he gets a bad rep for his last couple performances, but he might rise to the occasion.
But they missing it though. He only gets a rep. He only gets a bad rap because of what you're listening. Think about you listening to a movie and you in the movie, and I'm like, man, that's some bullshit.
This movie
bullshit ass movie.
Yeah.
You're not gonna listen to the fucking movie with the same open mind. You can't. It's impossible. It's impossible to do that.
So the two things that I saw, Coach, was this. First of all, Junior was very, very composed. He was phenomenally composed in the ring. That's one note. Also, the distance for his shots. Those last two fights set him up for this fight because the timing and the distance in his shots were phenomenal.
I gotta say this for you. That's bullshit.
Is it?
It's bullshit. Because like I came on here and told y'all before, that distance thing, that all of that shit you talking thing right now came from fucking Timothy Bradley on Quentin Rounder fight, the awkward ass fighter fight that night. That's where that came from.
But I wouldn't
wait. Let me finish. I'm sorry. It came from him that night. That was the only night he smothered himself. When it came to Boca Chica, he did not smother himself. Their styles just happened. They both were energized. They both were movers, and they just happened to fucking clash heads, and shit was going on. And the dude threw a fucking purposeful elbow. Like, he does not smother himself. You ain't gonna find another fight where he's smothering himself. So that distance shit is fucking non-existent. It was one fucking fight, and it's bullshit. But go ahead, dog.
No doubt. Hey, listen, you gotta correct me. You were there with your son, so if you gotta correct me. Now, this is one thing. The question I had in the fifth round. It looked like he was slowing down a little bit, but then it looked like he got re-energized and went off. Was it him just pacing himself, or did he have to take a moment to gather himself because it was a high-impact fight?
Honestly, with my son, I thought, I ain't even got going all that. Honestly, with my son, again, he's 23 years old. I can tell you this that I know for a fact. I was a fighter. And I trained my ass off. I trained as much as I could. I trained as hard as I could. I did everything I could. I was raising my kids at the same time, working a full-time job, blah, 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 blah. Nobody trained harder than him. So he definitely wasn't tired. He definitely wasn't gassed. He wasn't winded. After that 5th round, you talking about what I told him to do. He has a tendency to do throwaway shots. I told him to stop doing those, and those are the shots y'all don't like. Those are the shots that make him look like bullshit in those other fights. So the difference in tonight, what I told him to do was slow your punches down. I thought that, when people talk about speed, when they talk about power, when they talk about movement, for some odd reason, I thought my son would get the same respect and the same, observative eye. If you go look at any fight of his, he's very fast. His hands are very fast. He does a lot of combinations. His feet are very good. That's why I'm trying to tell you, like, that fucking dude stood no chance. But anyway, he has very fast hands. He has very fast feet. But then I was watching my son. So you have to go and correct your fighter too. So I go back and I'm watching my son, his last performance. I said, you know what it is? And Berinchyk in particular. I said, the reason your power is not showing up and the reason this shit looking so lackluster is you're not hitting the motherfuckers. Go watch any fight you want. I said, you're not hitting them. You fucking zapping them. You zapping them. You're not hitting them. I said, I want you to put your fist through this motherfucker face.
Crack his phone, dog.
Crack his motherfucking phone. This is before the fight.
I cracked the shit out of his phone tonight, boy. His phone
This is before the fight. I said, if you heard me, I said, slow down. Slow the punches down. Because when he throws fast, that's that shit you saw in round 5. They look like winded punches. They look like throwaway. That's just what he do. That's just how he do sometimes to gain points. But San Diego, this man hometown, ain't the place to gain points. You ain't getting no points for that. I said, slow your punches down. Make that shit count. Every fucking punch you hit him with, make that shit count. Put your fucking hip in it. That's what I told him. That's what happened to back up.
You can put your back into it.
Yeah, not real talk. That's what I told him.
The fuck,
you go back and look at the ring you talking about. He didn't get energized round. No, he's in the mother. That's all he do, bro. That's his job. Like, everybody ain't is blessed. That's his fucking job, man. Like, all he do is work out. He live by himself. He ain't got no fucking kids. He ain't got no fucking job. Boxing is his life. All he has to do is take care of himself, and that's all he do. That motherfucker run 15 miles, 10 miles, 7 miles. He runs like a mother, and he works and he works and he works.
He looked like he hydrated very well. He looked
163 tonight.
Damn.
163 tonight.
Nice 16-pound ass.
Do you know
163 tonight?
Your opponent rehydrated too, or did y'all find out?
They checked us. We don't give a fuck. I did not. Y'all ain't heard me phone kept our weight. Didn't you hear me say that last night?
Yeah.
I told you that last night, right? I said that last night, right?
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck about weight. I don't give a fuck if you came back at 168, 175. I don't care. I'm that kind of fighter. I was that guy when I was a fighter. My son spars heavyweight. He spars 175.
How old is Santillian? How old is he?
28?
32.
Oh, he's 32.
They reverse age. If you turn it around, my son 23, he 32.
I have a 23-year-old.
To be honest with you, all we could do was thank them for taking that fight. And Dave McWaters was so fucking mad after. He was so mad.
Is that the guy that jumped it? Like, cause who was this guy that was talking to you, and what did he say? If you can tell.
No. That guy was man. Didn't I just tell you California didn't want us to win?
Yeah, but who is this guy?
He's the commission. He's part of the commission.
And what is he saying to y'all? Like, he's saying something to y'all because he
about
was
finding me, telling me about finding me, get out the ring. I'm like, I had to tell him, bro. Everybody else is in the ring.
Yeah.
He trying to get me out. He didn't want me celebrating. He wanted me out the ring. Yes, he made me get out the ring.
All them people that was in the ring.
He made me get. Didn't I just tell you, bro? It's enemy line behind enemy lines. This ain't like what you're talking about. This is what it is. We were behind enemy lines.
He wanted you to fight at the end of the fight, or
that was the fight was over. The knockout was over. Everybody was in the ring.
He wanted me out the fucking ring. Go look at that. He put me out the ring.
So you saying he was big mad? He was big mad, bro?
He was big mad. They didn't want that.
Was he mad or was he upset?
That's why B face looking like this. Like, come on,
that
bro.
Motherfucker, big mad.
Like, nigga, you in the ring. Everybody,
right. All of them was in the fucking ring.
Hey, Steven, don't you wish you could rewind that moment instead of looking and arguing with him? You should just laugh in his face.
Bro, everybody was in the fucking ring. Hold on a second. Hold on. Everybody was in the fucking ring and they put me out. Hey man, I got to celebrate with my people, man. I'm gonna call you back in a little bit.
Go ahead, man. Congratulations. Much
Congratulations, Coach.
I'm gonna call you back. Remember, I go to the room. I'm gonna call you back.
All right, my
All
brother.
right.
Peace. All right,
That's
man.
what they talking about.
Yeah.
Sure.
Norman, Senior, Brian Norman Jr. Super dope shit, man. Super dope shit, man.
What up?
Oh my God, man.
What do you mean by that?
Back is broke.
It was such a big victory that Foodie had to show up on cam.
Foodie said she only pull up for champs. She don't fuck with y'all losers.
Hey, I'm a champion of burger smoothies.
Cut
You
it out.
You a king. No, you a king. Burger King.
Smoothie King.
Smoothie King.
Says the guy that's bigger than me.
Nigga, you keep saying that. That is not true. You
Do
got
you weigh more than 225?
Oh, here y'all go.
I'm in
Thank
shape.
you.
I'm taller than you. But Brim, I'm taller than you. And I carry
I'm 6 foot.
I'm taller than you. You ain't 6 feet, nigga.
I am.
I seen pictures of you, Brim. You ain't
I don't
6
want to hear it. I'm 6 foot. Get over it. You just
Why?
bigger than me. You don't want to admit it. Let's move on.
This nigga right here.
He's
bro.
definitely not 6 foot. You see how he's trying to move on?
Bro, we can look at your face and look at my face. They can tell you bigger than me, dog.
Bro, spare me the details, bro.
The winner in these shits right here, nigga.
Bro, I said what I said. 6 foot, 225. If you're bigger than that,
Nah. Yeah, I'm
Hey, yo, Mark.
225. I do. Go ahead.
No, I was just going to tell you I'm going to hop off too. I wanted to get my observations in, but he had to go party with his people. It's all good. If he comes back on, I'll hop back on so I can give him my observations.
Well, you only had 45 minutes to say what you needed to say, Puerto.
Yeah, Puerto, I didn't even know you.
No. The dad was talking. You know, I wasn't going to cut him off. You know how I do, you know.
Yeah, I thought
But
you
he
was driving.
let everybody go around.
Puro, what was your observations of you losing that $100 in 10 rounds? You lost, $10.
Oh, that's easy come, easy go, man. I won $2,400 a couple weeks ago, so I'm good. No, just like I told you in the text, he could have missed with that uppercut, Norman Jr. And I thought Santillian fought really, really well, but that uppercut, like I remember kept saying it because he was to me he was winning the fight until and then there was like a round that Norman was landing those uppercuts because he landed them in more than one round, and then eventually when he got him, I believe it was right in front of his own corner, Santillian. He got him with that uppercut. He was hurt, and after that it was all she wrote.
You thought Santillian was winning the fight?
Yeah.
At what point, Puerto?
Yeah, no. He was winning it till he wasn't. But I mean, I thought he was able to manhandle him as well when they were in the clinch, and then there wasn't a lot of head movement that I saw. I'm sorry.
You think he was manhandling Norman Jr.?
Yeah. He was physically pushing him to the ropes, and also I didn't think Brian Norman was using a lot of head movement because sometimes Santillian wasn't even looking at his target. He just threw it where he thought where his head was going to be, and he was landing. So yeah, just on he was being really effective with his pressure.
Puro, now I gotta ask you this out of respect. I know you didn't see it on TV like the rest of us.
No, sir.
How far up were your seats? Like, were you sitting on the roof?
Nah, I was in because that stadium is kind of like Carson, California. There's not a bad seat in the house, but I was in
you was watching
I was looking at it like I was watching TV.
Concession stand.
I was looking at it like I was watching TV. I could see everything.
So were you looking at the Voltron or were you looking at the ring?
No, I was looking at the ring.
Okay, go ahead. Y'all can say whatever. Go ahead.
I know you were drinking. You had a little libations at the event, and so your
couple beers.
might be, a little.
No. I saw what I saw.
A little Montego, a little something. To clear up the sinuses. You know what I'm saying? I know the weather's bad out there. You got to clean your sinuses.
A Four Loko.
All I know is that I didn't feel like I was going to lose my $100 until he landed that peach of an uppercut, and it was all she wrote.
Well, Puro, I want to say thank you.
Yeah, Puro took L's all day, and your Mexican boy Navarrete lost at the end too.
Thank you.
Yeah, that fight was garbage, and Jack Reese should be ashamed of himself.
He won't throw on them punches. That was
it was a Berinchyk thrown to the back of the head, it was a horrible performance by Navarrete. Oh my God, he fought very, very horribly, but so did Berinchyk, and then he's a very, very dirty fighter. Congratulations to him, but Jack Reese, it was sad.
It wasn't his best performance.
I thought Berinchyk did some things that he probably shouldn't have done, but I really thought it wasn't about Navarrete having a bad performance as much as his power did not translate.
I mean, he didn't land. He was missing all kinds of shit. He wasn't setting nothing up. I mean, he fought horribly.
They both was
neither
fighting
one
all
fought like a
wild,
champion.
all sloppy.
Yeah,
Somebody
all
had
wild
to
and shit. Yeah. I agree with you, Pooty. It was just bad.
It was sloppy as fuck, man.
Yeah. At least the Norman Jr. and Santillian fight was entertaining. That shit was entertaining. You know, people were like into it, but that last fight was bad.
When the co-main is better than the main, that's not good. It's not good.
Yeah, the boxing gods definitely treated us tonight. And I got a question for the panel real quick.
Became a little star tonight, man. I'm so happy for this kid, man.
Yeah, this is
man, like, bro, I've been following this dude for years, bro. Like he's 23, so when I met him, he was like 19. Golly, man, it's just
real talk, Mark.
It's growth, Mark. It's growth.
I'm happy like he's my son, bro, because I know how much senior pour into him, and like, damn, man, I'm just so happy.
That shit crazy, right? Hey, Mark, no bullshit. Our first phone conversations were what? About Brian Norman Jr.
Yeah. And look where he's at now. He's about to be a titleist. August 3rd, that title is going to be fully his problem.
Man, no, for real. The first time me and Mark were talking about
I thought he got to fight somebody.
Brian Norman Jr.
I don't think so. I think this was for the interim. I think he'll be elevated and then he'll be the defended.
Well, yeah, I think he's definitely going to be elevated. Definitely.
But let's look at these rankings. Let's see who he got over there that he might fight, because I got him.
It might be Rocha.
Nah, it ain't gonna be Rocha. It ain't gonna be
okay, I know Rocha up there. I'm still up there.
Senior said Barrios.
That might end up being a unification though, because Barrios might be elevated to WBA.
Hey, while Mark's pulling up the rankings, I got a question.
Isn't in the WBO though, for some reason.
No, he's WBA though. He might end up being elevated in the WBA.
Yeah. My question for everybody is, as of tonight, my big three is Bud, Inoue, and Usyk.
Right now, yeah, it's the big three, but I got Usyk 1 for this one, man. He's absolutely living the true testament of pound for pound. I got to give it to him. Bud even said there's an argument for him. 1 Usyk, 2 Bud, 3 Inoue. But any order doesn't matter. They all deserve it.
Yeah, any order. I got Usyk, Usyk, Inoue, and Canelo.
What I say? I was gonna
say? Man, get out of here, Pirro.
We're gonna throw Canelo in.
He ain't putting Canelo in front of Bud. Stop it.
He lost the ball.
Does Bud Crawford still fight? I remember he had a great performance against Errol Spence, and that was great. But I mean, does he have a fight schedule? Is he?
Yes, he does. August the 3rd.
What are you talking about?
August the 3rd was the 2 belts and 152.
My bad. That was my fault. I guess I was misinformed. It's been so long. It's been so long.
Yeah.
We said the most expensive roll up in a wheelchair with an iPad.
Well, we just found out today that Canelo turned down $100+ million from Turk Al-Sheikh to fight Terence Crawford.
That's still a rumor. That ain't confirmed yet.
He said 150. He said 150. Who's that?
Confirmed rumor, Bram. You know about those.
Yeah, unconfirmed rumor, baby.
Canelo said 150 for Bud. Canelo said 150 for Bud. So 50 more.
They say there's no scenario. They say there's no scenario that he'll fight Bud. Is what they said.
No. He was at a golf tournament. He was at a golf tournament in Mexico, and he said 150 for Bud, 200 for Benavidez.
Canelo tripping right now.
No, then he went back and said, "I no fight Terence Crawford." He went back. You didn't see the footage?
No, this was his last interview.
I know you didn't see that. You didn't see the behind the scenes
today.
Yeah, he said, "I no fight Terence Crawford." No, I know fight.
Because it was only $100 million. They're almost there. They're almost there.
Fight Berlanga? Come on, man.
They're almost there.
Yeah.
They're almost there. They're almost there.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Berlanga. Get the fuck out of here.
50 more. I'm making 150. That's a drop in the hat to Turkey. Drop in the hat to Turkey.
Why does he need so much for those guys? But he gonna fight. He don't need that much or Hami Munguia.
Or Munguia, exactly.
Well, because Bud is just a little itty bitty welterweight, man. I mean, what's in it for him? There's nothing in it for him.
Do you hear yourself?
For Bud, there's nothing in it for him.
That's not different. Out of here.
I don't have these type of.
Benavidez, I'll concede because you guys say he earned it. Okay, I'll give it Benavidez. He's got something to offer him, but Bud doesn't have nothing to offer him.
All-time great status.
Munguia did though.
Canelo and Bud are already all-time great fighters, bro.
But
I mean,
it elevate them even more. It will elevate them even more because that's the type of win that will age wonderfully.
What this is?
It wouldn't age well.
Yes, it would.
I'm sorry. Go ahead, Mark. I'm sorry.
All over the place today with all his picks, and I think you're just trying to bring us down. You nigga, I think you're just trying to bring us all down with your and trying to troll us because you.
No, I ain't trying to troll. I ain't trying to troll. Hey, Bud
Arrow. He did the same
if
thing.
Bud wants his ass beat, it's $150 million.
Bullshit. That don't even make no sense. How is that logical to you?
Canelo move was kind of scary, man, and I ain't never been like that crucial, very critical of Canelo, but this is sounding real scary.
Exactly.
To me.
I like Canelo, but Canelo ain't had no fight that I've wanted to see in like the last 3 to 4 fights.
I mean, you really want to see him in with a welterweight?
I want to see him with another all-time great fighter. That's what I want to see.
So what's the difference? Bud hasn't fought at 154, but he just fought at 154 in fucking.
No, he hasn't fought at 154, Foodie. He hasn't fought at 154.
No, I say he fought someone who was at 154 with fucking Charlo. So what's the difference? Bud's at 154 now.
Bud's more of a real threat.
Exactly.
The difference is that people wanted that fight with Jermell. No, everybody wanted that fight.
Everybody wanted that fight.
Why did they keep telling him? Why did they keep telling Canelo
They didn't
stop
want Mel,
ducking
they
the
wanted
Charlo?
Maul.
Why did they say stop ducking the Charlo?
They didn't want Mel, they wanted Maul.
And
I didn't want either one, but I took Mel because Maul's super wild stuff.
Well, they said Maul contracts throughout the years twice, and he didn't want it.
Oh, okay. I ain't know about that. I never heard of that.
I never heard that either.
But Maul's retired.
Wait, did they wait till he had a confirmed mental illness before they were sending the contracts?
Nah, he got sent the contract back in 2019.
No, this was before Mel Charlo was a champion.
Bro, nobody
was
Charlo fight last September, dog. No, not
yeah.
even.
No one.
No one.
Yeah. Yeah, no, it sold out the house and it sold 700,000. No, not 700. I forgot what it sold. 700,000 pay-per-views.
We don't know.
So I don't know. I'm tripping. I mean, come on.
No, you're lying now, Puro, because they have not released any pay-per-view numbers.
I saw the pay-per-view numbers the other day. What are you talking about?
I know this much. My man, Mr. Prilla, was there, and he said they blocked out the whole 100 section for that fight. He said they be capping.
I'm capping. I gotta make up these stories, bro. And like I said, man, I want Canelo fight whoever, bro. It don't matter. I want the Bibble fight. That's what I want.
Man, fuck out of here. Don't put your man. Why are you trying to get your man beat up again?
You don't want that. That ain't what you want.
Well, you guys want Bud Crawford beat up, bro. I mean, let him enjoy his sanity.
Why not? Two greats fighting each other. I'm all for it.
If that's what he wants,
Bruh, give him that y'all press Turkey a la Sheik and tell him 50 more.
Canelo on some bullshit right now.
Hey, they offered him 100. Like literally, I didn't think they were gonna offer him like 35 or 40. You know, like I didn't think it was like real. But they gave him a real offer, right? 100 million. What's 50 more?
That ain't enough.
Well, and then when he offered him another 50
more,
it sounds like he's trying to.
What's 50 more? Come on. Do you guys really want this fight,
bro? Puro, stop trolling. I'm on some real.
I'm not trolling, Mark.
Let me speak. Who was
okay? Sorry.
Who was Canelo's last $100 million payday for? When has he ever had a $100 million guarantee? Never, bro.
No. But he got one. He got an offer this time.
So now you want $100 million to fight, and that's not enough.
I didn't say that though.
No, that's what I'm saying. No, he said it's not enough. No,
he did say it's not enough. 150.
Like you're just like, yeah, add 50 more. No,
I didn't say add 50 more. He gave his price mark.
Brother, we got to call a duck.
Yes,
though.
How is it a duck? Like really a welterweight? Y'all give Canelo
double your highest guarantee ever.
Y'all gave Canelo so much shit for fighting he's a 154 pounder. Why is he fighting a 154 pounder? But now he's ducking a welterweight. Come on, Mark, make it make sense.
I gotta push. Can I push back on that?
You just said everybody wanted that fight though.
He's ducking the all-time great. It's a fight that people want to see more than they want to see Jermell Charlo. Come on,
bro. Nobody was talking about this ever. Nobody ever talked about this until Bud brought it up to Joe Rogan. That's it. Nobody ever said Canelo and Terrence Bud Crawford in the same sentence.
Hey, Piro.
We've been talking about this fight since August, bro. Because that's when he went on Joe Rogan. I remember I was on the beach in Florida.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. But it was never brought up. So,
but Piro,
this is a fight that Terrence Crawford wants.
But Piro, from August to now, nobody was talking about Jamil or Jamal Charlo wanting to see that shit. It was like one dude needs
only the LDBC, man. Cut it up.
There you go. Come on. I won't go.
Now, listen, Piro, I gotta tell you something.
Numbers? Come on, bro.
Piro, listen to me. Hear me out real good, bro.
Yes,
I don't blame Canelo for the Mel Charlo fight. I blame Mel Charlo because he went out like a gazelle, not a lion. That's why Canelo don't maybe not want to fight Bud, because Mel, Mr. I can't make adjustments in fight, went out there and fought to survive. That was his only adjustment, was to survive. I don't blame Canelo for that. I blame Mel for that. So you got to stop deflecting and try to make it seem like everybody's like, oh, Canelo, no. No, it's because he fought somebody who didn't fight to win. He fought to survive. That's why he's not getting as much credit. But that's more on Mel, not Canelo.
No, he got full credit. The only people that don't give him credit is the haters, you know? Like, Mel fought the way he fought, and Canelo did his thing. At the end of the day, it doesn't matter.
He never said he wasn't making excuses for Canelo in that fight.
Wait a minute.
He said everybody wanted to see that fight.
Yeah, it's been talked about ever since that they were even it was talked about when they were in the same weight divisions, and it was talked about until they fought.
No one has talked. No, that shit didn't get that much publicity. That shit didn't get hardly.
No, you got tons of publicity. Tons of
on what? Twitter, on X.
That you think the male
no, by the metrics. The metrics tell us that it sold a lot. That means I think it's safe to assume that it means that people wanted that fight because they bought it and paid for it.
Canelo could fight my mailman and he would sell out right now. You're not saying nothing. He's a brand.
No, you're not saying anything because your mailman is not a boxer, so you're not saying anything, Foodie. So try again and try harder.
He'll sell out.
Or you can cope harder.
Canelo is an economy. Anywhere he goes, he's going to bring economy to any city he fights in. They're going to have him anywhere he wants to fight, whoever he wants to fight. That's not saying anything when you're talking about Canelo sales. He's always
tell me something I don't know. Why do you think Bud Crawford wants to sell his own? Why do you think Crawford wants to sell his own?
You double talking now, Puro, because you was trying to say
the only one that's double talking is That's the only one double talking.
You just said, oh, if nobody wanted to see it, why did it sell this? And she said, well, Canelo would sell out versus my mailman. Exactly.
Yeah, like I said, tell me something that nobody in the sport knows. Why do you think Bud Crawford wants to give away his undefeated record to lose to Canelo Alvarez? Why do you think? For money.
You say Charlo fight was a success because of Charlo.
It was a success. Because it was a success.
No.
Yeah,
he didn't bring anything to the table.
No, it was because of Canelo that it did. But that's even still that was.
He doesn't think he's going to lose.
I don't know what you guys have against Jamel Charlo, but he's an honorable champion.
Oh
like I disagree. I'm not double talking anything. You guys are just Charlo for whatever reason. You guys are like giving the facts for whatever reason. I mean, it is what it is. I mean. It's 150. Canelo's words, not mine. If they get the 50 more, Canelo can put them in the dirt. Until that happens, we're talking about a fantasy fight. And the fantasy lives in Bud's head because Bud's the one who wants that fight.
We can hear you. You can't hear yourself.
No, I'm the one that's talking, Booty. I'm the one that's talking. So 50 million more. 50 million more, or we're just talking about a fantasy fight?
Are you getting some of it?
Hey, listen, man, you gotta understand.
No, I'm simply stating. I'm sorry, Clips, go ahead.
Roll on. It's been a rough night for Puro, man, and you know.
No, I'm good, bro. I only lost $140, bro.
You don't want to, and I know, and you know, and you.
In your mind.
And you speaking.
No, not in my mind. In my wallet, Foodie. In my wallet, I lost that money.
No, you lost 140 and your mind. They go together.
Oh no, I didn't lose my mind. You guys lost your mind because, like, you guys know what Canelo said, but y'all can't handle it. I mean, hey, go ahead.
Well, I mean, the representative of Turk Al-Sheikh said there's no scenario that Canelo fights Terrence Crawford. That's what he said.
Oh yeah, why is that? Why is that?
I mean, Canelo has that choice to make. Like, he can make. I'm not, me personally, if it happened, it happened. But me personally, I don't think, I believe Canelo has earned the right to do what he want to do at the twilight of his career. Whatever he wants to do, he earned the right to do it. You know what I'm saying? I would rather Terrence Crawford go be 3 times undisputed in a weight class where he's finna fight the toughest fighter out the gate. And if he takes care of him, I mean, he could beat the rest of these guys handily. So that's all I care about, really, just to see him. And like I said, I'm a Canelo fan, so I believe he should go out. He could do what he want to do. He shouldn't fight Benavidez. He shouldn't fight. If he don't want to lose, he shouldn't fight him.
I mean, let's keep it a buck. All these fighters run their own careers. They don't listen to us. They don't care what we have to say. They have managers. They have matchmakers. They have all that. They do what they want.
Right.
So
I mean, Canelo's earned the right.
That's fair. You know? No, but they've all earned the right because they're the ones that get in there. We just talk about it.
Right.
But Canelo said 150. If the 150 is offered to him and he turns it down, duck sauce.
Well, I mean, honestly, man, he earned the right, man. I'm not tripping. I just want Bud to go out on top, be 3-time undisputed. Go out. That's how I want to see Bud go out. I mean, if he fight Canelo, I'm definitely gonna watch.
Yeah, I'm gonna watch it as well.
So it doesn't. But I will say this before I leave: my boy didn't get done like your boy got done by Usyk. My boy didn't get done like that, bro. And he had a weak ass coach both times. Robert Garcia and Rob. I don't even want to talk about Rob McCracken, but my boy didn't get done like that. That boy got
Hold on, who's your boy?
Yeah,
Anthony Joshua. Come on, Anthony Joshua.
No, AJ won that second fight. Was it Megazord?
Yeah, AJ won. That's why I said
AJ won that second fight, bro. I don't care what nobody say.
I called it a draw. I was like, it was a draw because I think Usyk won those last 2 rounds. So I was like, that's a draw. But I wasn't upset with the decision, man, because I knew then Usyk was special.
No, he's a good fighter. I gotta go. My wife is looking at me cricket. Everybody, I'll see you guys a little later. Peace.
Okay, bye.
All right, peace, bro.
Bye.
Wow.
Wow. Hey, look. It's cool.
Foodie's like, get off the line.
Anyway. I hit that nigga with the jazz treatment. Like, nigga, you in here trolling, nigga. Stop
He's not, though. That's
he
how he really thinks.
No. He has to do that, but he doesn't believe that shit, man.
He does believe it.
He got to ride with this guy. He got to ride for him.
He does believe it. He did the same thing when Errol lost the bud. He was right here on this channel for like
it's
hours.
choppy, or that's Bram, you choppy. Say it again, Foodie.
No, he does. He said he did the same thing when Errol lost the bud. We sat up here for hours on this channel while you was asleep or whatever you was doing and had these same type of conversations. He really does believe it.
Hey, man. You got to understand the politics of this. You know what I'm saying? I don't expect people to speak against Talo Khan. You know what I'm saying? You know that he don't want to speak against it. He don't want to speak out against the great Kukulkan Khan. So, in his mind, Cinnamon can't do no wrong. And I love Cinnamon. I'm a break fan of his, but I'll say, hey, I don't like when he's moving like this. I'm with Megazar. Has he earned the right to say, and hey, I want to do it like that. I want to do it like this. Yes, he has earned that right. But also, as a fan of the sport, I have the right to say, if that's what you're going to do, then it doesn't match when you say you're doing it.
Drop the belt.
He need to drop the belts. I was just going to say that, Foodie. He need to drop the belts. Don't hold the belts hostage.
Yeah, it's been a couple years now where there's been a couple weight divisions that it's not about, oh, I'm the man, I'm the face in boxing. It's your moves are holding up these divisions. Like you can move out doing
Floyd dropped the belts. Floyd got off the belts. When Floyd started doing that, he got off the belts.
Yeah.
He got out of everybody's way. Exactly. That's
to get off the pot.
To where now I can chase the money, and I'm not holding up all these people who are trying to chase the belts and trying to chase legitimacy.
But you can't say that when those guys are moving up to 175. So what you saying?
Nah,
you can't tell the man to drop the belt, but the people he asking him for the fight is going to a whole nother division.
Because they wouldn't fight him. Because he wouldn't fight him.
Man, I mean, that sound good, and I can feel you on that. But the other side of the coin is he didn't petition. He didn't push as hard as he should have for the fight. His team moved goofy as hell. Both things can be equally true in regards to Canelo and the Benavidez. And that's the only fighter that we are clamoring about. Who else are we talking about? Canelo not fighting at 168. Well, we talking about he should drop the damn belts for a guy who blew the belts twice and didn't fight nobody until the beginning of 2023. We got to be honest.
David Morrell?
David Morrell's at 175 too now.
Oh, I forgot his name. Moving up.
Well, what I did hear Benavidez say was he's still in position over there. He's going up to 175. If or when he's successful, right? He's in a position there because Canelo has a mandatory coming up that he has to fight, right? So he can decide if he's going to stay there, if he's going to get the winner of that undisputed with Bivol and Beterbiev, but those things kind of got pushed back due to injury. But he was moving in position to say, hey, look, if I can't fight this guy for undisputed, I can get in position to fight these other guys for undisputed. You know what I'm saying?
But hold up, Mark.
But he said after this fight, though, if they want to fight, I'll possibly come back down. If he's
but here's the problem. But here's the problem with that, though, Mark. He said that he'll be willing to go fight them. But when they asked him if he was going to would he be willing to fight Canelo if they did it in the zone, he said, I can't do that. What do you think is going to happen with Bivol and Beterbiev? You ain't going to be able to pull them to PBC. You're going to have to either go to Top Rank or you have to go with Matchroom. So if you can't do it with Canelo, how the hell you going to be able to do it with them?
Or it can be a Saudi, or they can do it in Saudi on the zone, like they doing all the other shits. Al Heyman and PBC are showing a propensity to let those fighters fight with wherever. You get what I'm saying? Wilder's about to fight over there again.
Wilder ain't with PBC no more, bro. And you know that. And there's some unconfirmed rumors that if I told y'all about these unconfirmed rumors, it ain't looking too good.
Damn, bro. You been so reactionary. You didn't even and just trying to get that off, which made no sense. But Andy Ruiz is about to fight over there. Leo Santa Cruz is about to fight on one of those cards, and the list goes on. There's a lot of PBC fighters.
He's not PBC no more. He's only managed by. He's only advisor for Al Heyman, but he's not PBC anymore.
Fair enough. It's a list of them though, bro. It's a list of fighters that deal with Al Heyman that are allowed to fight over there. I mean. Didn't what's his name? Vargas? Ray Vargas fought over there, right? That is PBC and Al Heyman. So yeah, man. It's like we ain't gotta try to win the argument all the time with semantics, bro. The fact is
it's not semantics, it's factual statements, bro. They going over those fights because they don't have fight dates, bro.
Okay, so but regardless, the point is they let people fight, bro. He can fight.
But if they had a choice, they would not be doing this.
Oh my God, but they don't have a choice, so they got to do it. And that's why in a big fight like that with David Benavidez, they're not going to, I don't see them blocking that right now. Back in the day, the old business model maybe, but not this one, bro.
But why did Benavidez say he couldn't go over there? Not that long ago, he said he couldn't do that.
He couldn't go over there. So he said he didn't even say nothing about fighting for undisputed at light heavyweight. He ain't been talking about that.
He's talking about that, but what he said that he couldn't go over there.
How is he gonna do that then? You as the challenger.
Hey, this is the words that came out of Benavidez's mouth, not mine, my brother.
All right. Yeah, I gotta fact check you on that. Frankie Blanco from the Bronx. What up, man? I see you out there. He said, don't forget to subscribe. I appreciate that, man. Man, this was good, man. I'm just so happy, man. I'm just so happy for this kid, Norman Jr., bro. I can't wait to see him when they get back to the A. Y'all know I'm gonna pull up. And get that interview that from the gym for y'all, or we're gonna pull up somewhere. And he definitely gonna bring the belt with him. You already know that. And so we're gonna chop it up with him, get some good footage, and just lift him up, man, and just let him know how proud we are of him. And I'm definitely gonna do a live from there with y'all. So yeah, man, it's good, man. Stay down, man. Man, you got to stay down with these folks, man, even when they have a bad performance or, like, sometimes it be other things going on. And Dad said we could talk about it afterwards, right? A lot of people don't know this. He injured his hand before that last fight where he got dropped. He injured his hand. He hurt his hand in sparring.
Yeah,
Now,
they mentioned that.
I knew that his hand was fucked up, so he didn't spar for like. I think he didn't spar for like the last 3 weeks before that fight. 3.5.
He said 4 weeks.
It was 4 weeks.
Yeah,
Weeks.
I remember the conversation.
Like 3.5 or some shit like that. But it was some shit like that, and fucked his hand up sparring Michael Fox. You know what I'm saying? So that's a true story. So that fight looked how it looked, but I knew y'all. I still knew. I was like, man, these people ain't even seen the best of Brian Norman. Like, y'all think Top Rank just signed this dude because, and that's another thing. Because of spar stories with Tank and Bud and all these other people. I was like, yo, I said Tank didn't fuck him up. Bud didn't fuck him up in the gym. You get what I'm saying? Giovanni Santillana ain't about to fuck up Brian Norman Jr. When I saw that 9-1, 7-1, I was like, man, I gotta make me some bread off this shit, yo. Put 200 on that motherfucker, man. Came out with a stack. Just saying, man.
Let's go.
I'm just saying, man. God is good, man. I'm just happy. I'm just
So
happy. Alexandra, what up?
I have a question, Mark. Why isn't the main event on your docket?
With Navarrete?
Man.
I'm just saying.
You got jokes. Foodie funny, though. I like that.
I'm just saying.
If you think I'm here to play around with y'all, God damn it, I'm not.
Foodie, you gonna cut that shit out now. Did you see that motherfucker? Yo, homie was like this. Hold on, let me come up. Homie was like this, yo. I swear, yo, let me see.
Windmilling and pussy popping.
Yo, this nigga was in this bitch like this.
I don't understand.
Doing shit like this, I was like, yo, I had the fam and I had the fam out there. They was like, all the pros done. These are amateurs now, right? I was like, this supposed to be the main event.
They couldn't get that shit done fast enough, man.
I was like, yo,
that's some rock'em sock'em robots.
I was like, this dude right here looks terrible. He don't look like no 4th division. And somebody got paid off of that fight too, because he was a major favorite. Major favorite. I just didn't know enough about Buddy to even bet on it, but I was like, man, part of me was like,
you talking about
maybe I should put 10, 20 on it, but I was like, no, I'm putting all my bet money going on Norman. That's, you know what they say, dance with the one that brought you, right?
Mm-hmm.
Shit. It's like all my money going on Norman, man. I don't know these other dudes. I'm gonna be mad. This right here.
Because of his performances against Valdez and Conceição. Was it Conceição?
Yeah.
Was it a draw? That wasn't even a good performance.
I thought he got a one. I thought he won that. They gave him a draw?
I thought that's what they said. I can't remember.
Maybe,
that whole card was
maybe.
trash.
He had some late knockdowns, but Conceição was winning. I saw this article right here with Foodie Clips and on Boz Burn. Somebody said, do you still think Crawford can beat Canelo after seeing Usyk dog walk a 30-pound plus Fury? Hence, like, the size and weight, right?
Yep.
Because, like, so we can't talk about the weight when you see what Usyk is doing with these guys, right? Our way, you skills pay the bills, right? Mm-hmm. Somebody said Canelo enablers named Puro. Well, they didn't say that. Canelo enablers are extremely silent after Usyk's legendary win. The quote, the too big, the too strong, end quote, Tyson Fury. All of those YouTube talking points have no substance when one's skills and abilities are factored in. No more excuses. Time for Canelo to accept the rumored. he said no more excuses, but then you said the offer is rumored. To accept the rumored offer in excess of $110 million to face Crawford. Oops, did I say too much? This is according to boxing. Shout out to according to boxing. I like that. What do y'all think of his the angle he's taking there? Like we saw a guy today beat a man that outweighed him 30 pounds. More height, more reach, outweighed him 30 pounds. Skills pay the bills.
Well, yeah. And then let's look at how Usyk beat Fury. He beat him with movement. He beat him with constant pressure and everything. And these are things that Bud Crawford's known for. And to the writer's point in his post, this narrative, this little flashcard, little knee-jerk reaction that we get from Canelo and his more zealous fans about, oh, he's too tiny. All right, well, shit, go in there and beat his ass.
They're the same height. Canelo is a small 168.
Exactly, especially somebody who's been historically the little dude trying to downplay somebody like he's too tiny.
He's compact, exactly.
Yeah,
Bud ain't gonna sit up there and let him.
Bud got the reach.
He got the reach. Bud ain't gonna sit up there and let him walk him down. And
Yeah, I've always thought
cut the
that
ring
argument,
off on him.
yeah, I always thought that argument from Canelo with his fans was actually just so disingenuous, because it's like, I mean, really, is he that much of a bigger man? Especially if Bud settles into 154, gets a fight in. You telling me that Bud putting on the extra 5 or some pounds is really going to be that crazy?
Yeah, because Bud don't ever tell nobody what walk around what he did.
He said at the one time before the Spence fight, he was walking around 160 something, but he got it down. So him getting in
I
the
know that
160
doesn't
is not
translate
crazy.
always, but it does depend on how much weight you can carry around comfortably.
Right, that's what I'm saying. So I remember that interview, so I know that Bud is at least used to walking around, normally somewhere around the 160s. So if he gets comfortable, if he gets used to a fighting weight in the 150s, yeah, that's more than believable. Come on, man, stop the cap. My daddy drove a bullshit truck. I know what it smelled like.
50 more though. He needs 50 more.
40 more, because according to this article, he already has 110 on the table. So now he just being petty. He need that range. He need that Land Cruiser for a side bitch. You know what I'm saying? He like, nah, that's coming out of this purse. I ain't just coming out of my pocket. That's coming out of this.
That's crazy, man. I got Bud on it. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. I got Bud. It's like I had Usyk, Fury, and motherfuckers try to laugh me off of X or Twitter, and they had fucking like 187 people talking about you're crazy. Well, I ain't crazy tonight, am I?
Well, no, yeah, I had Usyk winning at any point, and it wasn't just that I'm not really big on Tyson Fury. Like, I respect his greatness as a boxer and what he does. But what he does, I thought, was very predictable. And I thought that he was just a genius at getting the sheltered heavyweights, i.e. Deontay Wilder or whatever, who just nobody's capitalized on their clear faults. And he went into the ring and did exactly what, you were supposed to do with a one-dimensional fighter. Will a Dillian White, says somebody who starts slow, big lumbering dude, go in there and actually just thump his ass real and send him to sleep. Don't even let him get to going.
Dylan White was done way before that fight. Chisora had been done. Like,
thank you, exactly. That's what I'm saying. Everybody was like, "Oh my god," and it was like, "No, if Fury's 6'9", 270, he better do this." In my mind, in my mind, that's what to where. But I saw what Usyk was able to do with Joshua, even in the second fight, which Joshua did way better, but Usyk was able to pull it out.
Wasn't good enough, yeah.
Right, exactly. I was 100% convinced that Usyk could frustrate Tyson. Shout out to them straights to the body that me and Mark was acknowledging. Instantly, maybe about 20 seconds into the first round. And I love that commitment that he did to just go and kept punching Fury right under that left arm. Just right there at that.
Everybody thought that because of the last fight with Dubois in that body shot, which was below the belt. I've seen it a couple of times since then. They thought all Fury has to do is keep him on the end of his jab and hit him with a couple of body shots, because everybody knows the Ukrainians don't like them body shots. And that was some bullshit. He knew that was coming. He knew it was coming. He was ready for it.
Oh yeah, and the only thing that bothered me was Usyk. I mean, he showed me moments where he was able to correct for the little step back uppercut. Mostly it was with the left, but sometimes he would hit him real hard with the right, or he throw a low right hook to the body. You know what I'm saying? And it worried me because how Usyk was moving, there was no real way for him to not be in his wheelhouse where Tyson Fury couldn't pop that. And like I kept calling out during the fight, as you saw with Fury, he kept every time he would lean back on the ropes, he would kind of lean back and kind of like do a little quick little slapping right hook. You know what I'm saying? As soon as Usyk would take that step forward to advance, because he's on the ropes with his hands out like that. And so, it was there. And once again, I do think that ref needs to be looked at for the 9th round.
That 9th round. Look, I was at work. And
that was terrible business. Because I mean, I'm just saying I counted at least 3 moments where he takes a standing 8. You don't let him bounce like a fucking ping pong ball
from corner to corner. Yeah, exactly.
Corner to corner. He's tall as hell. Like I said, I will acknowledge that he has got great survival skills, because you could see him knocked out on his feet and stumbled just back enough to where when he's falling, he's tall enough to where he won't crumble. The ropes will hold him up. That was great fucking muscle memory, because I don't think he was conscious for a lot of that.
Right, exactly. He didn't know where he was in a lot of that fucking round, and after that shit happened. And just the same when he fought that Swede. What's his name?
I forget yet.
Otto Wallin.
Wallin,
in that fight, yeah. He had him bleeding like a motherfucking hog. They should have fucking called that fight off, man. They didn't. They just let him live. And that's why I was telling the doctor that was watching it with me. He's from Ukraine. I was like, man, sometimes when you're a big draw, they just give you way more grace than I feel like they're owed, but I'm not the referee, so. But I think a lot of people feel like that in that 9th round.
I mean, I feel it. Let it keep going. And he's Tyson Fury. He's shown time and time again that if anybody should not be counted out. But I do feel like, and even when he was leaned up against that ropes, that was kind of still another slow count to where it was like, no, this man's truly damaged. I think if you wasn't going to wave it off in the 9th round, you should have at least gave him the knockdown with a standing 8. I'll leave it at that.
Right.
That should have been a 2 knockdown round.
That shit was crazy, man. But I'm glad he got the win in the end.
Yeah, I think that's great for the sport of boxing, because like I was joking, I knew if Fury would have won, he would have probably did Anthony Joshua payday, and he would have said, and he would have fucked off to the 4 wins. At least we know that we got an actual unified, undisputed heavyweight champion who will fight, who will be active, who will, who will defend that belt and not play these goddamn games. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So hopefully
see them again in October. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Hopefully Usyk wins this rematch, because if Usyk can win the rematch, we know that once again the heavyweight division is back in business.
Who was that little nigga that was
Fury's nose broken? Do y'all know that? Anybody know?
They were saying that. I'm not. Well, who was that? No, maybe that was.
You talking about Fury? I believe it was broken, but I haven't got no confirmation.
Okay.
I think I heard the announcer saying
in October. He was broken out. He was the one that said, "Yeah, let's do it again in October." I was like, "Shit, let's see it." That's what I'm talking about. I don't want to wait a whole year for the rematch. You get what I'm saying? It's gonna knock that shit on out, and I want AJ to face the winner, because first of all, I don't know. I know I was saying like that AJ that I saw. I feel like this AJ I've been seeing now can beat anybody. I don't know if anybody's gonna beat that Usyk I just saw. I don't know if anybody's gonna beat that guy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that nigga has some type of determination, man.
Say it again.
I said, you're right. Yeah, he's got some hell of a determination. That's because he got himself out of some real tricky parts in that fight. Like when he was down on the points for like it was like a 50-50. Like Tyson, I guess a lot of people feel like Tyson had the first half of the fight, and then Usyk got the last half of the fight. But he won them championship rounds for sure. I don't know. And I love Anthony Joshua. I would love to see him get back and become undisputed. But shit, I'll watch it no matter what.
Yeah, I definitely want to see. I definitely would want to see him fight Usyk one more time, man. Because I feel like
he's great with Ben Davis, and I love him with Ben Davis.
Yeah. Don't know if it's enough, but I'll watch it.
Hey, listen, we watched Deontay Wilder get whooped by Fury 3 times. If I'd probably be more entertained watching Anthony
No,
Joshua.
y'all did. I didn't watch that third fight. I went to the second one. I didn't watch.
Rudy said, "I will not."
I'm confused.
You's a liar. Hell yeah. Well, shit, that's it for me, man. Anything else going on that y'all want to talk about?
Hey,
Y'all got going on before I let y'all go?
Hey, real quick, I heard y'all talking about the Usyk broken jaw stuff. I was questioning that too, but he showed up to the press conference. There's nothing wrong with his jaw. Tyson Fury put that out there, which was some bull crap.
Yeah, man, that's cool. What about Fury's nose broken? Do we know about that?
Nah, I didn't care.
Okay. No, it's not, man. Nigga, you gotta take your emotions out of it, man. We gotta show this.
I just said I didn't care. I didn't care if his nose was broken. Now he lost the fight. That's what I was concerned with.
Yeah, okay.
Man, you gotta change your name. Unbiased Brim, booty as fuck Brim,
Biased as fuck Brim,
pouting ass Brim,
biased in the motherfucker Brim.
Nah,
definitely got the wrong name. I don't even call him unbiased. I just call him Brim. I don't even acknowledge that first word on his name, Foodie.
That's disrespectful because when it comes to most stuff, I'm unbiased in regards to most stuff.
No.
Wish I said. I don't know, fam. I can't. Anything else going on? I heard Ryan over there saying inshallah. That nigga said, I was like, nigga.
I heard that too, yeah.
He said, yeah, Tyson Fury's gonna win. Inshallah. I was like, look at you over there.
Switching sides. That
nigga said when Rome was the Romans, that nigga went from Christian to Muslim like in a flight.
He was a devil worshiper up there at some point.
Yeah, I mean, it's 1 minute it's Illuminati, he's sucking dick to Satan. Next minute, all praise. Yeah. Next thing now it's inshallah, all praise due to Allah. Don't switch out here, man. My man, he trying to stay fluid.
Robots in disguise, but not really disguise. He just do whatever.
Well, man, some fun tomorrow morning.
But real quick before we get off of here, the people at work are all talking about that the Mike Tyson and
Jake Paul.
Yeah, they all excited. They keep asking me questions like, "That's not a real fight. I'm not paying attention to it like that." But it's an exhibition, right?
Nope.
Sanctioned bout now. It's gonna be on his record.
Both of them?
Yeah.
I didn't know that either one of them were ranked.
You don't have to be ranked. It's gonna be on your record. It's a professional fight. It's sanctioned as a professional fight. So, but they got some weird rules. It's like 8 2-minute rounds or some shit like that.
Yeah, weird. The undercard has got my attention anyway.
It's professional female.
It's like the female boxing, yeah, but they do 10 rounds here.
But they're doing 8 rounds, but 2-minute rounds. Does that? Let me ask y'all this: does that help or hurt Mike Tyson or Jake Paul? Who does that benefit the most?
I think Jake Paul is gonna get hurt no matter what.
I doubt it.
Who does the short rounds benefit? Does that help the older man Tyson, or does that help Jake Paul not have to be in there for a whole 3 minutes? He just got to survive two.
I think it's going to help Tyson more.
I think
almost 6 years old.
I think Tyson looks
one at a time. Go ahead, bro.
Yeah, I think it's going to benefit Tyson, man. Tyson's almost 60 years old. A lot of the stuff that we're projecting on Tyson is based on a Tyson that is long gone, man. We living off mystique and hoping that he'll come lay the law down. I remember his last couple professional fights. 2-minute rounds is beneficial for Mike Tyson. He's almost 60 years old, y'all.
Okay, go ahead.
I think Tyson is on them steroids. You forget about that, and he looks great. He's got muscle memory. Power is the last thing to go. He's determined. He ain't about to get out here and play with that boy. That boy's food.
I mean, well, here's the thing with the 2-minute rounds. I think it goes to conditioning and who comes out. And as we were saying in the Usyk fight, who holds space and takes the ring, because it's 2 minutes to get your funky off. Now, if you get from Jake Paul's standpoint, he can be the young man to come out here and blitz this old nigga before he can even get anything going. Or if you Mike Tyson, you can come out here and smack this boy before, you know what I'm saying, he can feel comfortable and confident. And, you know, while he's still starstruck that he's in the ring with Mike Tyson, you can motherfucking remind him he's in the ring with Mike Tyson. And so that's what I don't like about it. I just don't like seeing, I mean, he wants to do it, and so fine. He signed the paper. He's a big boy. But I just don't like seeing I don't like seeing older boxers still having to box.
It's weird.
I can agree with that, but he, like you said, he signed up for it. And I think it's weird he's not fighting somebody anywhere near his age. What's the boy? He's 27, 28 years old, so he's got youth on his side. He don't have skill on this side, though.
Yeah, and the thing crazy is he don't need it. Ain't like Tyson need the money or something, you know. But I know Mark's about to wrap it up, so I appreciate you all. I hope y'all have a wonderful and blessed night. And y'all remember, 2024 is still the year of Sugar Barroso.
Yo, look at his face off right here. I missed this shit. Did y'all see this? Tyson got a belly. Look how big Jake Paul is. Full out. He doing all of that shit. Mike Tyson like,
I didn't see it. I heard about it.
Can you see it? Look at this. Jake Paul doing all of this shit for the face off. Mike is just looking at him like brother. This is me. That shit don't scare me. But look at that gut on Tyson. All right,
the ultimate disruptor.
Man, that's what I'm worried about.
Taking
Tyson
on the
getting hit with a
baddest
body
man
shot
on the planet.
Cocaine just come.
July 20th.
He said, "Welcome spewing out."
Have y'all seen pictures of Jake Paul though lately though? Like Jake Paul big as hell, man.
Yeah, he buffed up.
Last time I saw Tyson, he was getting off of an airplane. He looked good to me. I didn't see that gut.
Nah, Tyson got a little punchy. He got a little punch.
If it was the way he's standing, you don't, or is it me?
No, I see him now. I'm just saying I didn't see him in that photo. I don't know how long ago it was.
Okay.
He was getting off of a private plane with them tight ass jeans on.
Yeah, at least he wasn't in the Shannon Sharp Mama Auntie Hulk outfit.
Mama Auntie.
Hulk smash. You want some hard candy, baby?
Nigga, he couldn't even knock out Nick Diaz. Nick Diaz is 40 pounds. How you gonna knock me out? What's the other guy? Anderson Silva. He didn't get knocked those little guys. How you gonna knock me out?
Oh, I missed all of this. Did y'all see this?
Me too. I missed that shit. I need to run.
I don't know if he's in his prime. He's fat. He should be lean and mean. He's fat and funky. I saw him with his shirt off over there. He's fat. I thought. Did you start training already?
Buster Douglas was fat. Am I right?
I know, but you're no Buster Douglas. He's not gonna win. Nigga, he couldn't even knock out Nick Diaz. Nick Diaz is 40 pounds. How you gonna knock me out? What's the other guy? Anderson Silva. He didn't get knocked those little guys. How you gonna knock me out? Who did he knock out? Who did he knock out? Little children. He didn't never knocked out a real man. Come on. I can't even get mad at this guy because everybody know this guy's talking out of his ass. And stealing money. I'm up here just stealing money fighting him. Well, just come to the fight and you'll see. Listen, I started Jake off and I'm going to finish him.
No, did he?
Damn, I missed all of this shit.
Me too. When was this?
16 doing that little.
What is that?
You kiss me?
Indeed.
Huh?
He said he wanted to kiss you.
That's so ironic that he said that because I saw a picture of him dancing at 16 doing that little dance on YouTube, and for some reason I had an erection.
Oh, see, that's what the doctor.
Wow, no Drizzy
That's
and
what he was
Diddy.
saying. Like, wow.
Oh,
Man, the
too
Drizzy
much,
Diddy
man.
combo.
Son, did y'all hear that? What we doing here, Mike?
Glizzy, the Glizzy.
I don't know. He said I got
Oh,
hard.
look at, that's
He
Mike,
said,
man.
I saw the little boy dancing. Come on, man.
That's what the doctor I went with was trying to tell me today. I'm like, what?
I'm telling you, Tyson
That's
back
what they
on
was
that
talking
coke like
about.
it's in the 80s.
And that's why Jake Paul didn't even know
kid.
what to say. Look how he looked. He was like, he will
was
take
like-
my booty. Mike would take his booty if he wanted it.
Oh, well, booty bandit.
Oh my
He
God.
was like,
I mean,
like, he
hear
really
him
likes
and
me.
Shannon Briggs talking about the booty bandits when they was growing up in fucking, where they grew up in Far Rock,
Yeah, Flatbush. Brownsville, whatever.
Brownsville, yeah. How they used to be afraid to take the trash out because the booty bandit was behind the trash can trying to get the loose.
Hey, shit. Hey, that was some real shit for some of them weird niggas like in like Philly.
Yeah, there was
and
some
New
real
York.
niggas, yeah.
Like
There was some
like you heard the one
real
about the one
weirdos.
cop in Philly that they found out that for like the 70s all the way through the early 90s, that's what he was on.
What
fuck
the
you
hell
doing
is
right
that?
there? What we got going on, man?
Yo, let me-
That's nasty work, Mark.
Nasty work.
I caught on to what was happening late. Mike Tyson beating Jake Paul gives me an erection. Like, what are we doing?
Oh, no.
What are we doing here? What are we
doing? No. These
Hey,
motherfuckers
Foodie,
will
stand
do
up for a second
anything.
so I can feel better. Just please help me out. I need another.
What
Man, y'all
are they
making a big deal. It's over, man. Y'all chill. It's over. It's chill. It's
Oh
over.
man, water. Oh my God, you are water. Cleanse me. Cleanse
It's
me.
over. Y'all are making it a big deal. It's over. Let it go. Let it go. Let it go, man. Oh my God.
They'll do anything to sell a fight, man, nowadays. But like I said, Jake Paul is a very good businessman. I would definitely say that. He making his money. And Tyson gonna get a piece of that pie no matter what. It don't matter.
Imagine how much money. Imagine how much money you gonna get if you fuck around and sleep tight. You know that's what I'm saying. Like you know what I'm saying. Like this is the age of this is the age of the hint hint wink wink. You dig what I'm saying? Like Tyson said, he made him. You know what I'm saying? He made him. Fuck it, let's go on and get this little payday shit.
Right. Exactly. I don't think he's gonna knock Tyson out. But
I don't want to see it, man. Just
I don't even want to see him get knocked down. Shit.
Right.
Like,
I don't want to see it just
because, like you
case.
said, because of his age, that like you said, he pushing 60 years old. I want to see that shit. I want to see a nigga twitching on the ground and shit.
Yeah, I don't want to see these dudes fucked up, but
I don't even want to see Tyson win.
They're gonna keep fighting. It's just you got to have somebody around you that you love and somebody that you listen to like for you to step away. Yeah, to step away. And a lot of times, some of these people don't have that, you know, because they're the breadwinner a lot of times. And then sometimes, you know, and they just can't get past it, like get out their own way. Sometimes you can have guys that like, yeah, I'm the breadwinner, but yo, I listen to my wife, or I listen to my father, or I listen to my coaches, my manager, my lord. You know what I'm saying? I listen to my doctor. And you know, people always think they gotta have, I got one more in them. I know he got one more in him. And I like what Andre Ward said. Why can't I just have that one more in me then? Let me just have that. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, just leave that in. Yeah, why can't you just
that last one could be the last one.
Yeah,
I think they get addicted to fame and glory. That's an addiction just like anything else.
Yeah.
And when you're living a quiet life, a normal life like everybody else, and you know the life you used to live, the attention you used to get, even if you ain't, you know, chasing women no more, it's like about the fame, the glory, the money, the accolades, people coming up to you, like you just get addicted to that shit. It gives you a adrenaline rush. And so they can't let that go.
I know. I don't think you asked him, but if you ever get a chance to speak to you know, Kelly again, he's a perfect example of once he stopped boxing, that's why he does all this great community work now. Because them like Foodie's alluding to, them idle hands was driving Kelly crazy. And anybody with two eyes within the city, we could see it. Like, you know what I'm saying? It would drive the idle hand. It was just the idle hands. You know, he's used to always training, always working, always doing this, and now all of a sudden you just rich and just chilling.
Well, Kelly Pavlik does have a nice gym out there, man, in Ohio, and got some fighters that he's working with and all of that stuff. So shout out to Kelly Pavlik. I appreciate him supporting the show. Damn, man. We're gonna definitely cover that Jake Paul thing. Is the Tank Davis fight still going, or is that just a rumor that it was?
Yeah, I'm confused about that. I guess it is still on. I don't know why there was a rumor that Mayweather was getting in between that. That wouldn't make no sense.
Because he
said they got over there.
Put that out. He was like, "I heard his fight getting canceled. I hope not," or something like that.
Man, they on some petty stuff.
The only one that was saying it. So we was like, why would he say that? And then some people saying,
you know why he would say? Because they ain't got no money.
Like, so why would they cancel the fight? That should make them want to do the fight, right? If they need some money.
You can't throw a fight with no money. They putting up the fight. That's a PvP fight. They ain't got no money to put on a fight. Amazon ain't giving him no money.
Is Floyd back in America yet? Is he safe?
I think they got enough money to put on the fight in the MGM, dog, with Tank and Benavidez on the card. I think they got enough money to do that. I ain't pocket watching, but that fight should sell. Tank versus an undefeated Frank.
How many fights have they had this year?
One. Oh
no! Oh no!
That's it.
That's all the LDVT got to rant and rave about is one fight this year.
Hey, can we give a shout out to Eddie Hearn and
They should
Matchroom?
be synonymous with PBC because those guys don't even get credentials to go to the fight, respectfully. So they're not synonymous with PBC.
Oh, and Haney, the Haney fight they on that shit, yeah. But that's not a PBC fight.
Yeah, that ain't got nothing to do with PBC. Yeah, I don't think
I think Al Heyman don't give a fuck about no PBC. He done made his money, and whatever happens, happens. If it dies, he dies. It dies. He don't care about that shit.
Wow.
Yeah, they just throw him in there. They don't give a shit.
They ain't got nobody on the roster except for Tank Davis.
Yeah, it's
on
looking
any
bad.
division.
Now, they got a lot of fighters. They just don't got no dates for them. They ain't got no.
They ain't got nobody. Who else? They
ain't got no champions on Premier Boxing Champions.
Right.
Which
defeats the purpose.
So now they just PB.
Peanut butter and jelly.
They just PB. They got to earn their seat.
PBF, Premier Boxing
Fighters.
Yeah, they fighters.
Failures.
Full year. Oh Lord, full year. Full year.
Are they PBP, Premier Boxing Prospects?
No, former champions. Damn.
Anytime they cross the street, they
no,
get
they
their
still
ass
got
beat.
Laura. Laura's a champion. There we go. Don't they got Laura?
As soon as they cross the street, they get their ass beat. Champions.
Yeah, they got Laura. They got Laura still.
So it's PBDP.
Nobody's talking about any of the fighters.
Ray Vargas is still over there.
Nobody's talking about them. No one is looking for them.
Saudi paid him some money to send Ray Vargas over there.
And nobody noticed. No one's talking about that shit on
to be
any of the boxing forums.
Yeah, we ain't got to be talking about it, but somebody's gonna have to fight that man for that world title. He's gonna have a mandatory, and he's gonna have that.
Nobody gotta fight. You gotta talk about it. You gotta hype up the fight. People gotta know the fight's going on so that they can buy the fight.
No, that ain't. He probably ain't gonna be main event, but you know, somebody's gonna have to fight him though. So that's still good. They got a champion.
I don't know the division here.
Once you got a title, man, you can bargain with that. You get what I'm saying?
I think you're quite optimistic, but hey, we'll see.
I gotta be fully. I gotta be optimistic.
Them niggas didn't slide. They just died a slow death.
Hey, look.
Channel after channel after channel.
I want to rack tonight betting on the underdog. You know what I'm saying? I am optimistic.
But that's a fight people actually wanted to see.
Yeah, people want to see this shit. I thought so.
Talking about that
but believe it or not,
Mark, let's play. What if Frank Martin go in there and beat Tank whole ass? Like not just win, beat Tank whole ass. What PBC do?
That's it. He lost his O, and that's all they predicate that shit on.
It is a rematch.
Oh no, they got the rematch clause, but no, it's one of them. Like that's why I'm wording it like this: beat Tank's whole ass.
I don't see that happening, but it's possible. Like that.
Rematch.
He gonna be on steroids. I think Frank Martin might be on steroids.
Right, it's gonna be all kind of motherfuckers.
Yeah, egg weights, Osterine,
too heavy. Tank gonna be like, my purse was too heavy.
Yeah, they weighted down my purse, and these motherfuckers,
too much glitter on my boots. Yeah.
They made me fighting 7-inch heels. I'm used to sticks. It's bullshit.
Yep.
My braids was too tight.
It ain't gonna do nothing for Martin if he does. But
it wouldn't let me twerk during my ring walk.
Why did I get that visual? Oh no!
Hands on your knees. For a while. I'm sorry, my baby. Well, it's just gonna be 2 weeks from now. She's gonna be at work and just
like Clarissa said. She said, I ain't never in my life said that. Oh yeah, Tank Davis. That nigga fine as fuck. Never. Oh yeah, that nigga.
She clowned that nigga, bro.
Ain't nobody checking for that little ass nigga.
Man, women know how to cut you down, bro. That's why I don't really like to try to argue with women too much. Motherfuckers try to chop.
He said, "Cause I ain't trying to fuck you because you like to beat your bitches up."
Right.
I'm trying to tell you.
Yo, that was the one.
Diddy Them niggas be rolling with Diddy. They be beating bitches up and shit, man.
That hurt because it was true.
It was true. We seen it on not one but two occasions. Well, at least one.
Hey, Cody, I didn't get a chance to talk to you because I guess you was off the panel last man, but Diddy did it. God damn.
He did it.
He did it in your backyard, nigga. That footage was in your backyard.
I know what the truth looks like.
Where was your antennas?
I know what the truth look. You know what? I'm sitting there thinking, like, what was I doing in 2016 on this day in Los Angeles? I wasn't
She
even
was
in
like,
LA anymore. I wasn't even in LA, so I get a pass, man.
Right,
I've
wherever
been out
you
here
at,
in the sticks for a long time, man.
you won't get beat up that day. I know that.
I
You didn't take
sure
one of
fuck
those.
wouldn't check it in
hey,
no hotels or getting beat up. Shit, that's what
You didn't have Sean Combs' Brett Favre in a vase in your face.
Listen, and then that nigga, he only jumped out of the way of the camera because his Diddy Jr. was about to hang out and everybody was gonna see it on camera.
Hey, listen,
And he
man,
didn't
I'm
want
not
nobody
trying
to
to laugh
see.
at domestic violence, but did we just all see Diddy on camera do the DMX and Belly?
Oh no! Not
Did he
the
just
DMX.
run out
I
the
like to
shower?
see
No,
it,
did he
Diddy.
not just run out the shower in his motherfucking towel and snatch his own? Listen, where you going?
Nah, the DMX we like to see in Diddy, I mean in Belly is when he put it on that bitch like a motherfucker. So he didn't do that.
No, he
That's
put
what
it
we
on
like.
her, but he didn't give it a hammer. He just hit
Yeah,
her with a
we
hammer.
like that. Wasn't over here paying attention to anything else but that scene. That shit was fire. And Diddy didn't do that. He did some other shit. He drugged the bitch and all kind of shit. Everything she said in them documents, it lines up. I forgot I got that document on my phone still. That 30 page.
Yeah,
They
I
say
mean,
the original document was 60 pages, but I seen this 30 page. That's the one that was circulating on the internet.
Yeah, I didn't actually. One of these days, if you want to, just let me know. We could actually do a deep dive, same way we did to Meg Thee Stallion case. But I just listen. I gotta say it because I was openly defending him, saying we need proof. Let's talk about the real crimes, not his sexuality. And between that video and between his son thinking that he was dissing 50 Cent while self-incriminating himself, I gotta look at that whole Combs camp differently.
Did you see Justin Combs? He said this happened in 2016 and it's already been some shit. So why are we talking about it right now? There's a blogger on Instagram. I'm sorry, on Twitter. Jesus Christ, on YouTube. We on YouTube right now. Tisa Tells. That bitch be breaking it the fuck down. She's pretty as hell.
Oh yeah, I like
watching her. She said Diddy either tonight or tomorrow night is going to be releasing a I'm sorry, what more do you want from me type of situation.
You're killing me, man.
You're killing me, man. Yeah, the R. Kelly. You're killing me, man. This is my life. Type of shit. Mm-hmm.
We got a caller, man. Caller. Tell them your name, where you from, family.
I wonder who it is.
Y'all can't hear him?
Mm-mm.
No, we can't hear him.
Hello? Hold on. Okay.
What up? It's B-Dub from the house.
Champion, City of Champions.
City of Champions.
Where's that?
Goddamn right. We just won baseball. We about to win the basketball, and we doing hockey right now. Get with the program. City of Champions. That's like y'all know.
Go ahead. Talk to us. Talk to us. What you think of the fight, man?
Man, like I just told you, I had just woke up, so I didn't watch the fight or nothing. I had a long day. That Tyson Fury fight, waiting on that fight, wore me out. So I didn't take a nap. I didn't take my old man nap in the middle of the day, so it cost me. But outside of that, I thought he did well, man. He represented himself well. When I heard them say from the city of Atlanta, I thought about you. I said, man, Martin them been putting in that work, trying to build his profile and build it, and then to watch the reward pay off. I see how the LDBC feels. When they put work in a fighter or they advertise a fighter, you get these relationships and you see them become champions. It's a beautiful thing. So that's what I called it for, man. I'm happy for y'all. I'm happy for you because you've been really, 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 really beating that drum. And it's a beautiful thing, man, to watch it come into fruition. So I'm happy for that. Happy another young black man get a chance to live out his dreams. Hopefully, his old man seems like he's straight from the mud. So hopefully they get a few of these big ass paydays, and they go live well. So salute to that. Outside of that, I heard y'all talking about Diddy. I'll say this about Diddy. Yes, Diddy made a mistake. Diddy has issues. But at the end of the day, Diddy is not the face of this. Diddy is not the face of what a monster looks like or oh my God. First of all, we act like we ain't never seen this before. We've seen this before. We've seen Dana White slap his goddamn wife on TV.
And nothing happened.
In front of everybody.
And ain't nothing happening. I mean, we did a few shows about it, but that man got up and went to work the next morning. So, and went to run his multi-million-dollar company. So, don't let us be the face of this. Just so y'all know, Harvey Weinstein, his cases in New York, they got dropped. The case he got to fight now, they got overturned. The case he got to fight now is in L.A. If the Supreme Court of California overturned any of them cases, that man's going to be free. So we need to be careful about that. Yeah, Puffy made a mistake, which ain't nothing going to happen to him anyway. That was 8 years ago.
Statute of limitations in California.
Like I said, ain't nothing going to happen to him. That lawsuit is settled, and that was just some shit that came out. So yes, he should be he deserves help. He needs to be and black people need to be the people reaching out to help him, because I tell you this, we should question why that behavior is allowed and where did that behavior come from, because it's a cause for that behavior. See, we looking at the effect of it, but I'm pretty sure that when we send our people to Hollywood, we don't expect them to turn into that. We send them our best, our brightest, our the best women, the best looking women we have. We send this shit to Hollywood, and Hollywood send us back these old broken freaks and geeks and all this old sucker ass shit. But we want to sit there and condemn the effect. Let's talk about the cause of this shit with these wicked ass people. Who was Puffy mentor? Clive Davis. Let's talk about his bisexual ass and who he laid on the couch. All this shit is learned behavior, but we good to get on here and bash, oh, Puffy, and then we turn him into a monster. Now let's talk about the monsters that made the monster. Who made Frankenstein? He the real monster. Let's talk about
Brandon. Let me ask you a question.
Yes, I saw you came up too.
Mm-hmm.
You can't do nothing with me, Foodie. Your stamina. I saw you. You look like your stamina not there. But go ahead.
We talking. You said what? Anyway, we talking about Diddy. So you don't feel like Diddy has a responsibility to, before he repeats the behaviors that have been so-called imposed upon him, to not pass those traits down to his kids, because his son also has a case as well. Because hurt people hurt people.
Here's the thing.
So as an adult, hold on. We're talking about an almost 60-year-old man. At any point in time, he could have stopped and got help, right? At any point in time, he could have went and got help. But he raised sons who saw him do the same things, and that he is telling them, if you want the keys to the kingdom, if you want the keys to the kingdom, then you're going to do as your father did in order to get to where I got. So now you got your sons caught up in this shit. You don't think that if you don't think that
I never heard nobody. Hold on, let me say this. I never heard nobody talk about Dana White Jr. and how he should be a role model for the children and how his children see him. And
we're not talking about role models. We're just talking about
Brandon. That's a valid point. But that's also a clear
deflection.
That's a valid point. That's also a clear deflection. We are talking about Sean Combs.
We're talking about Sean Combs.
Okay,
but as far as the Dana White, if you want to go with Dana White, his wife did not press charges. His wife never went to the police, and it's well known that that's the way that they get down in that family.
So it's okay.
No, it's not okay. I think all of these people need to be taken up. But we're talking about Puff Daddy, and we're talking about the cases against him. And what I don't do, Brandon, what I don't do, and what is very, very dangerous to do, is to play skin color politics.
No, but Puffy you said the cases against him. Puffy don't have no cases against him.
Oh, well, the charges that are being brought up against him, or the ones that they're building a case against him. No, he doesn't, but they are building a case against him.
So what are you talking? So are you?
I don't know what they doing. All I know is they exercised a search warrant.
Well,
just like Dana White. Okay. Dana White didn't have no.
Well, the feds definitely
no choice against him. What?
Yeah, and Diddy's got a 30-year history of doing this shit.
Stop, and here we go. Here we go.
Kim Porter did not die of pneumonia.
But the same thing, like you said, Dana White wife didn't press charges. Cassie didn't press any charges neither.
Same thing.
Yeah, she's helping them. She's helping them now, though. She's helping them out now.
No, how do you know she's helping them out? Where did
She said that. She said her lawyer, when they did the raid, released that she said they are willing to do anything to cooperate to help them out with any case that goes forward from that on the day of the raid.
Okay.
If there's no case, so how can she be helping when nothing's there? What is
The
she
feds
helping
have
to
not
do?
released the case. They're building a case against him. That's the reason why the feds released this. If you think the feds didn't release this, you're crazy. They are still trying to sway public opinion to their advantage, to paint to give physical evidence of the person that you already know that he is. So I don't care what color the person is. I feel like all these monsters need to go.
She's okay with it too. They're trying to sway public.
You hear that? Mark?
Absolutely.
Opinion. They're trying to sway. Hold on. The United States government, the feds, a federal.
But he helped them out sway. He helped them sway. He helped them sway.
Let me say this.
That wasn't an AI tape of him beating somebody's ass, was it? Did he do it or did he not? Did you see him do it or not?
But that's poisoning the jury pool.
There's no jury yet, though.
No, you said they're building the case. If you're building the case, listen to what you said. You said they're building the case. If you're building the case,
jury and there's no case.
Rudy, let me finish. You said they're building the case. If that's true, and they are building the case, and they're leaking information that can be prejudicial to the party, to the defendant, that's not a cool thing. Are you okay with that?
You think that the defendant doesn't because the person that they are building a case against has a lot of fucking ammunition on his side.
I get that, Foodie, but
you can't play around. You can't play around with somebody like him.
On his side.
Any loophole, they lose the case.
Exactly. So Foodie, exactly. So let me just say this real quickly. Well, I'm gonna meet y'all in the middle. What Mark is trying to express to you is,
I know exactly what you're saying.
All that being true, if they are leaking this information, if this is a video that Puffy paid $50,000 for that somehow they got their hands on and they're leaking, what they are doing is taking their case. This is the same reason why R. Kelly
when you wallow with the pigs, you go get dirty.
Harvey Weinstein's about to get off is because when you catch these monsters finally, people want to go, oh man, they want to do the public scandal and they forget to
R. Kelly ain't getting off. But when you wallow with the pigs, you're gonna get dirty.
Nah, you can't keep doing this. We can't keep. If we're gonna prosecute, remember we're a country of laws.
But they haven't though. See, Diddy got his advantages, and so do they.
The court of public opinion is not a legal advantage. You cannot.
But you gotta understand, Diddy. That's he's the kind of person. He's been donating money to the LAPD. He's been donating money to all kind of people.
Understand all that, Foodie, but we've got to play dirty.
So they got to play the same game he's playing in order to make the case.
Foodie, it's the same reason why superheroes and comic books don't kill people mostly.
Right or wrong, I don't feel bad. I don't feel bad for it. I don't feel bad.
No,
he had a choice not to be. He had a choice not to be somebody who beat people's ass.
You still have to follow the law when you're trying to.
There's been no case. There's been no case.
No, I said, but you have to follow the law when you go in there.
There's no laws that have been broken.
You have to follow. No, if what you're saying is true, that is illegal. If you're building a case and you leak it, that is.
Okay, well, if it's illegal, then it'll be inadmissible in court. Then there would.
And that's why these guys keep getting off. What they did with Cosby was illegal. They told him, "Hey, man,
what he's doing is illegal. It will be inadmissible in court." So we'll see.
Then they went back and opened up another case and used the evidence of his testimony to try to prosecute him for the new case, and that's why he has to walk. Harvey Weinstein.
Everybody does this when there is a case. You are building a character defense. You want to paint the person out to be the person that you are going to.
You can't do that in public opinion. That's illegal. That's called taking the jury pool. That's called taking the jury pool. That's taking the jury pool, and you cannot do that.
There's no jury.
You cannot come on TV and plaster me up. You cannot come on TV and say that I did this, I did this, I did
assassinate someone's character. There's nothing illegal about assassinating
under the same basis that they cannot parade you in front of the jury in cuffs.
There's no jury. This is a hypothetical case. There's no case.
No,
There is a civil case and possibly a pending criminal case.
You can't.
That's why the FBI
possibly a
raided his house.
Possibly
The
a criminal
investigation
case.
is already being tainted
There may
by all
never
this
be a case.
media hoopla.
There
And
may
that's
never
what's
be a case.
actually
So this is
pissing
the
me
thing,
off.
though.
Just like the
This is
Jeffrey
what you gotta
Epstein,
understand.
all these
This
other
is what-
cases. We're
so
so
what they're
busy
doing
trying
is
to
this.
motherfucking shame and
Y'all
publicly
getting all
expose
upset
these
about
people.
something that doesn't
You're
even
not
exist.
prosecuting them.
You're getting upset about something that doesn't exist. There's no case. There's no criminal case against him.
they're
We
doing
know
an investigation.
we do that. We told you that, Foodie, but go ahead.
Yeah, right. That's what we've been telling you. But
Right, but so why you getting so upset though?
I'm not upset. I'm talking the same way I
I'm
was a
not-
while ago.
Not upset.
Well, why? Okay, so why do I? Okay, so
Let me finish.
Hold
When
on.
let me
Okay,
say
go ahead,
something
go
else.
ahead.
They executed a search warrant based off based off them following up on an investigation that they're doing in New York. That's what we do know what's going on, right? But I feel where you're coming from, as far as what Brandon's saying. But I'm gonna let you know if it's proven that they are the ones that leaked that's bad. That's damaging.
It's not illegal though.
Okay.
It's not illegal.
Okay.
You can feel how you want to morally from
It's
a
a
moral
dirty, that's
standpoint.
a dirty shit, is what it is.
This is not
It's
a moral
dirty
game. You're not
cartel
playing a
approach
moral
shit.
game. You playing with a dirty ass nigga.
Who said he? Hold up, Foodie. Listen, let me tell you something. Because a man make a mistake, or so what? Yeah, I seen 1,000. I seen that shit in real life. So what? So what? So what?
So you're
I
gonna
would
say,
hate.
so what did that?
I would
but
hate
you
to
have
see
a
a
problem with them
videotape of
building
my
your case
father.
based on
Or
that.
wait a minute. Let me tell you something. Let's be real about this shit.
You're
I would hate to see a videotape of something that I done in my worst moments, or something that I did in my worst angle where I made a mistake like that. And that
You might
is a
hate it,
mistake.
but you still did it. You still gotta pay for it.
But
You
that
still
don't
gotta
mean
pay
you
for it.
told him obey. He did pay
Because
for it.
you
He
broke
gave
the law.
Foodie. It can't be both ways, Foodie. God damn.
You can't prosecute him civilly.
Okay,
and
let
you
me
can't settle
pose
with him
it like
civilly.
this. Hold on. Let me pose it like this. How many people do you think that Diddy paid off to keep all of this shit quiet for so many years? You
Who
think he paid 30
cares?
million or more? Oh, I care, obviously.
Why?
You care too, because you're
Why?
talking
That's
about
the
it.
problem. Celebrity worship.
You
That's the
yelling about
fucking
it.
problem. Celebrity worship. Why do you care? And that's the problem. We hold these people in high regard, and then we sit and talk about their
Is it
fucking
celebrity
personal life,
worship,
and
or
we get
no?
upset.
You're celebrity
We
worship
get
because
upset
you're
because
saying
they
it
not
doesn't
these
matter if you're
angels that we
celebrity.
think they should be,
You're
and
saying
then
it
we
doesn't
want to sit
matter if
around
you're
and
celebrity.
demonize. Man,
You're
this
the
shit
one
is
saying
stupid.
I can't hear y'all both at the same time because he's staticking because y'all going over each other at the same time. Just want to let each other speak. Go ahead, Brandon. Say
Go
your
ahead,
piece.
Brandon.
The point that I was making is that's the problem. That we care too much. Celebrity worship bullshit. Why do we give a fuck about what a celebrity does in their personal life? And when we find out they're not angels, they give us this messy bullshit to consume, and we sit and consume it like fat ass pigs, and we act like it's our life. We don't give a shit about no Puffy, and then we start talking. But what about his sons that he raised? We didn't ask about Dana White's sons. We didn't ask about Jeffrey Epstein and who his people he was influenced. Why the fuck we got to be the moral standard around here? But we watch these people act like degenerates and have freak out parties and shit. They brag about it. They got Bohemian Grove and all this shit. You not upset about that? What's the problem? You not upset about the state senator? I mean, about this goddamn senator being under investigation for bribery? Where is all the outrage for that? But we want to sit that's goddamn selective outrage for black celebrities because we the face of entertainment. Because we the goddamn court jesters and we the smiling people. Smile, do a dance, do a jig. Oh, he not the perfect court jester. He not the perfect clown. He don't have the right clown tears on his face. Oh, really? The clown? Can you believe that the clown had a meltdown? We watch our people have meltdowns all the time. We watch Will Smith in the front of the world have a goddamn meltdown. That's not normal. And we should be asking what is causing this. Highly weird. The funky ass people out in California who we giving our beautiful and brightest, and they sending us that back. Goddamn junkies and dope fiends and whores and all this other weirdo ass shit. Pedophiles and all this shit. We don't have this shit.
You, Brandon. I got you. I hear you. Are you ready to listen? Or you still want to talk? I got you.
No, go ahead.
I think it's funny that you talk about celebrity worship and selective outrage when you're doing just that because you don't want to hear what white people felt about. There's plenty of TV shows and all that kind of shit, how they were trying to get Epstein and how they got him. There have been plenty of people who were talking about what's his name, Weinstein. You only want to look at what black people are looking at, but you don't look at how white people have suffered and how they had outrage against their white predators, or in the way that they got them locked up as well. So I'm looking at it as a woman, and I'm looking at it as it's so funny how people who are not on the abusive side of the stick can be so dismissive about abuse. Men are not the ones that are usually getting abused. The women are the ones that are getting abused. But when a woman gets abused, you want to pick and choose what color a person needs to pay for it or not. Well, the white person, I want him done too. Well, this one, I want him done too. I want them all. I want them all fucking done. I want them all to pay. I don't give a fuck what color you are, or what your preference is, or what your sexual preference is, or if you like little kids, big kids, old kids, fat kids, women, men. Because there are plenty of men who have been abused by Big Diddy all this time, but it took a little old mixed Blasian girl to say anything to spark the flame and to work with the feds to try to get this nigga locked up. And we've been knowing that this has been going on, but people have been still buying his albums and all that shit. I ain't never supported Diddy. I ain't bought nothing. I've never bought a Diddy any fucking thing. I've never bought anything except for his artists, 112 and Faith and all of them. I've never liked him as an artist. I never liked him as a person. I don't give a fuck about his family and all of this shit. The person that he makes himself out to be. I know a demon when I see one, and I want them all to pay. And if they got to, whatever they got to do.
What did his family do?
He raised predators just like him. I want that motherfucker locked up too.
How do you know? How do you know?
Well, we'll find out if the girl goes through with the case, just like with him.
So that's alleged,
There's a
right?
girl that's got a case too.
Alleged, right? A girl, alleged, right?
Yeah.
Okay, like stop, Foodie. Listen.
So all of this is alleged. But if it's the truth, I want to know. I want to sit back and find out if it's the truth. I'm not going to sit up there and be like, so what? He made a mistake. Nah, bullshit. He broke the law just like if I hear him right now beating up his wife right now, I'm going to call the motherfucking police. And I'm going to make sure he get arrested. That nigga need to get arrested too.
And he gonna be back there tomorrow. And you gonna be
so
crazy.
So that's the reason why they're playing the game the way that they're playing it.
Now, Foodie, I got one question. Now, if you heard your neighbor's wife beating on his ass, would you call the police?
I sure as fuck would.
All right,
a monster is a monster.
I'm with you. All right, I'm with you.
A monster is a monster.
Okay.
If I hear them beating on them kids, if I hear them kids say, "Daddy, stop, Mom," I want their ass to go to jail too. If I hear teenage kids beating up on them, I want them to go to jail too.
Now, Foodie, you ain't gotta say less. A monster is a monster. Period.
No, a monster is not a monster. Not period. First of all, there's a redemption factor. People make mistakes in their life, and I'm pretty sure Clips.
God forgives.
If you tell me you ain't never had a tussle with a woman, then you probably ain't never been with too many women. Now, as far as hitting women, nobody condones hitting a woman. But when it comes to physical confrontation with a woman, every last man does. Man, listen. All right,
you talking about so what? So what? He made a mistake. So what?
He made a mistake.
This bitch is 100 pounds. He kicked her and dragged her down
and
the hallway when she was trying to get away.
And
she was clearly not a threat. She ran away. She was trying to get away, and he brought her ass right back on in. He did not need to do that shit. If you got a problem with somebody and they trying to get away, then why the fuck would you go back down there and drag them back in? And then, she already had a black eye. He had already punched her in the face before she tried to get away.
She didn't leave after that. She
did leave after the first one. You didn't hear with the story that they were telling you while they were showing you the visual. He had punched her in the face. In the video,
so was that his last
time? Had a black eye.
Was that his last time?
It doesn't matter how many times it took for her to leave. She was trying to leave that time.
It does matter. It does matter.
You playing both sides of the game. You playing both sides. It doesn't matter if he hits her, but then if she tries to leave, then she didn't leave the first time. You see what I'm saying?
This is what I'm saying.
That's exactly what you just said, Brandon.
That's not what I'm saying. Let me clarify.
It's not for you to judge how many times it takes for somebody to get hit before they leave. Because you're not the one getting hit. That's not your place to judge. You're not in that situation.
Let me just say this. All right. I'm not gonna try to defend any sort of bad behavior, condone any bad behavior on my part or anyone's part. All right. I'll just say that.
Now to answer your question, Brandon, I've gotten into some very toxic, very heated arguments. I don't hit women. You know what I'm saying? I've been what some people would call verbally abusive. You know what I'm saying? Some people would say even emotionally abusive. But to Foodie's point, like, yeah, a little 100-pound girl, like, nah, I'm not even that big of a dude. I can't just see myself just fucking, you know what I'm saying, Captain Caveman dragging a bitch down the hall and Brett Favre with a vase in her face. I know how strong I am. I keep that in mind when dealing with dudes if I got to physically put my hands on them. You know what I'm saying?
But Close, here's my thing. Somebody did do it, and it was 8 years ago, like almost a decade ago. Should we still, like, it was like we just because we saw the video yesterday doesn't mean the video just happened. It was almost 10 years ago.
Right, exactly. And and you know, and who you were yesterday isn't always who you are today.
Thank you. So you can't call him a monster forever, Clips. That's the point that I'm making. Where's the redemption factor? You don't just throw people away because they make a mistake.
Let me finish. But when these allegations initially first came out, oh, this is bullshit. She just mad. She just wants some money. Blah blah blah. Woo. You pay the settlement. And you're still vehemently denying these claims. And now here's where my take is. You take this how you want to take it. I'm processing the data like you were denying these claims so vehemently, and I was standing on show me evidence of crimes. I don't want to hear allegations of freak offs or any of that fuck shit. Show me evidence of crimes. That video, even if that is not a reflection of who Sean Combs is right now in the year of our Lord 2024, that video corroborates her story. I now see evidence that during that time he was whooping her ass. I can't erase that. So in the context of her claim, he's the monster.
All right. Now, let's get to the nitty gritty. Okay. Ike Turner self-admittedly beat Tina Turner, right? He beat her. He talked about it, right? Movie about it. They villainized him, whatever. Ike Turner's in the Rock and Roll fucking Hall of Fame. That don't take away from his accomplishments. That just means he was a poor man in certain aspects.
Brandon, I'm with you 1,000%.
That's like what that means, man. Like, I'm not finna tell you that I didn't. Hold on, let me say this. I'm not finna tell you that I didn't like Puffy music, because I did like that Bad Boy wave. I did like the music that Puffy brought. It was a whole different vibe. It was a have fun type of thing. I did like that. I did like the way Puffy carried himself. Puffy was looked at as one of our top business moguls that we had amongst us. Puffy was marketed as one of our biggest and brightest. Puffy had a clothing. Puffy has or did have Revolt. I don't know if he sold it yet, but these are all the things that he was one of the first black men to have. And we keep watching our black men being tore down, and we want to holler morality, 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 when we send them off to an immoral place and we don't put no protection around our people. There's no protection. We leave our people up for the casting couch. We leave out both laying down and bending over.
Well,
we leave our people up. Hold on, let me finish. Let me finish, and you got it, bro. We leave our people open, and then once they fail and collapse in front of our face, we say, "Look at them. Oh, well, look at them. Ain't they the worst?" But we didn't give them to them like that. I know they didn't start out as drug heads and dope fiends, and Puffy got drug mules hauling around liquid cocaine and all this other weirdo shit, right? See, that's what they do. See, Foodie was right. They start the propaganda campaign against you. That's one of the rules of war. You got what you do is you make your enemy look inhuman, where he's not human. That way it's easy to kill him. It's easy to take away from him because he don't have a family. He don't have a legacy. Now, when you talk about Puffy admitting his wrongs to the world, man, that take a hell of a man to get up there and stand at the front of the whole world to say, you know what, everything she said about me was right. I'm a horrible man. I beat this woman up and down here. I did this. I did.
It took a video for him to say that. He
didn't say take a hell of a man. I'm talking about the expectations of what we expect out of people. So when we talk about people denying it, he ain't the first man to lie about putting his
He's
hands
not
on a
the
woman
first man
because,
alive.
and you know why? Because that's a shameful act, and he know it. That's shameful. What he
We
did
shouldn't
was
have done it
shameful,
then.
and he should be ashamed. But what we not gonna do is just act like we gonna ignore the cause of why this shit happens in these weird ass places. Why Martin running down the street, damn near stroking out, talking about people have to kill him? Why Dave Chappelle running
Because
off
he
to
made the
Africa?
choice. These people,
Why
but you
all
act like
these
they don't
things
have
happen?
choices, Brandon. People
Because
have
he off
choices.
that shit. All right. Listen.
Everybody got choices.
Thank you.
And they've made
Free
the wrong
will.
choices. So when you make the wrong choices, you have to pay
That's
the
right, Kanye.
consequences.
Slavery was the choice.
No, that ain't about
We ain't
no.
talking about slavery.
But
These
in that,
people are
but in
not
that same,
enslaved.
but in
These
that
people
same,
have
but
actual
in that same
choices.
context, slavery was a choice because there was many slaves who chose to either die or, like my ancestors, run to the fucking woods, and we living in the woods.
You hear this, Mark? Mark, did you hear that?
There were
Clip-
there were more slaves than there were
Clip
slave
said-
owners.
This is the life for this.
No,
Wow. And what
You
do
want to
most
liken
people choose?
you want to liken apples to oranges, Brandon. You like to bring things out of context to try to make an irrelevant point.
Oh, hold on,
That's the reason
Foodie.
why.
Foodie, let me just speak for a minute. You know what I'm saying? Because I believe Brandon was going to yield the floor to me anyway. Brandon, see, this is where I disagree with you, because right when you make a valid point, you try to rest your hat on that point in a way that surrenders an individual's agency, or you surrender black people's agency to the white system and white propaganda and this whatever. And these are powerful things that we are up against. But there is nothing more powerful than us, than your free will, and especially if you have true faith in yourself and your faith in God. And at some point, that's where true greatness stands out. Those people who showed discernment, those people who the cream rose to the top and they didn't play them Hollywood fuck games. You know what I'm saying? Denzel is a great actor, and you know what? We know Denzel would have made way more money and whatever if he would have put on a dress, if he wanted to play some role where he's laid up kissing on a nigga. We know Denzel would have been through goddamn rule, but you know what? Denzel stood on business, and they couldn't deny him. Some of us get pushed and forced into the casting couch, but some of us choose to go to the casting couch because some of us don't want to work. You know what I'm saying? Hey, Mark, how's that saying go? They want to suck dick for downloads or whatever. How that shit you be saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? Some of us, they really will do the most. Just for a little cheat code. Just for a little extras. And I get it. It's survival mode. We've been struggling. We fucked up. You know what I'm saying? You know, then when the hungriness show that, when the hungriness grow, the thirstiness show. You know what I'm saying? As Corey Holcomb say, motherfuckers really, really, really cannot keep surrendering our agency to the powers that be and the spirits and the world and Illuminati and whatever. Because at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? You chose to sniff that coke. You chose to hang out at that party when the party went from being lit to a freak off. You feel what I'm saying? Like, come on now. Some of these situations you stayed in. Some of these situations you put yourself in. Puffy, yeah, you may have been off a bad back. Like, I'm gonna let her jump out the window. Let's say Kathy was on some tweaker shit, and in that bag she was running out the hotel room with, she had all of his liquid coke and maybe videotapes of him fucking Meek Mill or whatever like that. And so he's like, nah, bitch, you're gonna try to ruin me. That's why he ran out the shower in the style and all that. That's still no excuse for what we saw on videotape. Is what I'm getting at. We can't keep surrendering our personal accountability, because at the end of the day, the only thing that separates us, and this is in the Quran, the Torah, and in the Bible, you being a man of faith, you know this, Brandon, it's our free will.
All right, well, you see how long you spoke without interruption, man. Y'all let Brandon get that same grace and mercy. Go ahead, Brandon.
No, my thing about it is always, that's why I keep going back to the cause. Mark, I keep going back to the cause. Let's talk about the cause. Because we keep seeing this thing. We keep seeing this. We done seen all the, so we want to talk about enablers. Everybody had enablers. So why come the people that worked for Harvey Weinstein didn't go to jail? Why come his managers, so nobody knew that his predatory behavior? All these actresses went in and testified on him. All these people went and did this. They got all these stories. That's the thing that I don't like. Let's put it in the same context. That's all I'm asking. Let's not act as though, because we didn't ask about his children. We didn't talk about his legacy. We didn't go after his film company, Miramax, and his film company named Miramax. We didn't talk about any of that. We didn't ask him to be taken off the board of. He was the chairman of the board of a few companies. That's the shit I be talking about. Why come we want to delve deep into Puffy raising daughters? What? Are you serious? Is that where we going with this? Is that we? So now, all of a sudden, black people want to turn other black people into the moral police. But we don't dig into these white folks and how they live. Because if you ask me, they the true monsters. That shit is a learned behavior. If you ask me, I'm not letting them off the hook. I advocate for him, but we damn sure not finna make him the face of domestic violence, and we damn sure finna not act like he's the monster upon monsters. Same shit we did to R. Kelly. Now I just seen another video, another thing on have y'all seen that thing this little documentary they made? It's called Surviving P. Diddy or P. Diddy, some shit like that. Y'all seen that?
On Tubi.
I saw the thumbnail. I didn't click on it yet, though.
Yeah, I seen the thumbnail too. I didn't click on it, but that's sad because I didn't see too many survive. However, Weinstein. Why come old girl Maxwell? Why come
they made a whole movie called Bombshell about Rupert Murdoch from the guy.
And how much traction he did.
I think they was nominated for Oscars, bro. They were nominated for Oscars. It was a big deal. It was a big deal. White folks, it was a big deal for white folks. Niggas won't follow them.
That's what I'm saying, Brandon.
So you're wrong about that one. Bombshell was a big movie. And
yeah, they had Robert De Niro playing Madoff. Yeah, Robert De Niro played Madoff.
They did one about Madoff, but I was talking about Rupert Murdoch, the guy, the media mogul from Fox News. So, so it happens.
Have anything ever happened to him though?
Huh?
Have anything ever happened to him?
I don't follow it. I
just
made a movie.
Did you see his children get handcuffed? Did you see? This is the point that I'm making.
Well, the Murdoch, the Bernie Madoff's family are constantly under threat, and like people are still after their ass.
One of your sons killed himself,
and they stinking stupid, still rich, right? They still stinking rich, right?
Half they shit's tied up in courts, man. They just living off the
credit. They rich though, right? Nobody lifestyle changed.
Well, neither has Diddy's. He's still out there doing whatever he want to do. He still got a chance to run.
And also too, Rupert Murdoch is worth $19.6 billion.
I don't think, well, money plays into it, but my whole point is, I don't give a fuck how much money these people made or what color they are. They did it. And you keep on talking about who hasn't been gone after, not yet. 2024, just like Cat Williams said, is the year of revelations. They going after that Nickelodeon motherfucker. He's white.
Going after all the black men. Term that. Term all that.
Well, I've listened
to it's not about tearing down black men. I think honestly,
nothing. Goddamn. Go
ahead, Foodie. I'm sorry.
I'm just sitting there listening to y'all, and I'm listening to Brandon. And like I said, I keep on saying, it doesn't matter what color. Brandon keep on trying to put color on it. Everybody is being gone after, and I want them all to get taken down. I don't give a fuck what color you are. If you did it, you need to get taken care of. They're going after Trump. You keep acting like white people aren't being gone after. They're going after that Nickelodeon dude. They're building a case against him too. All that dude or whatever. What's his name is still in jail. The one you keep talking about. He has been taken off the board of all of his. What's his name? Weinstein. He has been taken off. Maybe he may get off. Maybe he may not get off. But it's not like he ain't doing time right now and whatever he's going through in prison right now. You know what I'm saying? Like all these motherfuckers are being gone after. But you want to say, but the black people and the victimhood of them, they shouldn't be gone after because of all that's bullshit. Because they made choices to do the things that they did, and they did them. At any point in time, they could have went and gotten help just the same as anybody else could have gotten help. But they decided to be predators who create more predators, more broken homes, more damage. All these people that they victimize have to deal with the repercussions of the victimization. They still having nightmares of all the things that they've done. Diddy is no different than anybody else that has to be brought up to, he has to be held accountable. And I think it's so crazy that certain black men want to say, well, it's a black man. He shouldn't, he comes from a hard place. That's bullshit. He did that shit. You saw it with your own eyes. And he needs to pay for that shit just like all the rest of them. That's
10
all I
years
can say
ago.
with that. 10 years ago, 10 minutes ago. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah. Well, I'll say this. I'm glad that when I make a mistake, I hope that shit that I've done don't come back up from my 20s or the mistakes that I made. So
I hope it does.
I'll say this. I know you do, Footy, because you believe in the jail system. You believe in the white power jail system. Throw them in jail and throw away the key. Anything you do, you break the law, go to jail. We got it.
If you could do worse than jail, I would want for that to happen too. Because that nigga's accountable for murders as well. Get him for that shit too.
But this the propaganda bullshit. This is the shit we got to deal with. Propaganda
my ass.
No, it's how you feel, and it's how I feel. You are entitled to your opinion, and I'm entitled to mine.
I just want to add a little something because listen, there are real race issues as a people that we have to deal with on a day-to-day basis in the overall landscape and scope. But the fact of the matter is, we're going to deflect accountability and responsibility amongst ourselves. How the hell are we going to advance in any way? And anytime somebody that does nefarious things and does things that are unbecoming, that we're going to pass it off as white power structure and don't hold them accountable for their actions. At the end of the day, we are supposed to hold each other to a higher standard, to a higher level of accountability amongst each other. And to do that type of deflection and say this and this, when I've been here, I've been hearing about him beating on Cassie years before all this shit came about. I live in Connecticut. That's where she's from. I know people that know her. I've been hearing about this shit for years. And to hear you say this type of stuff, Brandon, to me it's bullshit. It's deflection to the fullest extent. Yes, there are real, genuine racial issues and things that we have to deal with as a people. But to use people who do certain things and live a certain lifestyle as an scapegoat for that and not put them on the line for their own personal accountability with the power structure that they had in place and the responsibility that was in place in their hands with the power that was given to them, it's weak. It's bullshit. I'm sorry. I can't subscribe to that shit. That shit is outrageous. Accountability starts home first. And if we want to be advanced as the people, we got to hold ourselves accountable. And not holding them accountable and deflecting and throwing out a bunch of bullshit, to me, ain't doing nothing. It ain't doing nobody no favors.
I feel the same way. I feel like, well, if I'm a murderer and I got caught, well, what about the murderer next door who didn't get caught? Well, he gonna have his time too. Shit, but you did it. We dealing with your ass. You did it. Did you do it or did you not do it? Did you have a choice not to do it, or did you decide to do it? It's about personal choice, and you made the wrong choices, and now you got to pay for it. And there's many people, a lot more people who are going to be coming out, enablers and all that kind of shit. They're going to be getting taken down too. I believe that shit.
Oh yeah, and that's another reason why when it first came out, I'm gonna still keep talking my shit, but I've continuously said, let the evidence come out. Fuck all this flashy, salacious talk. Show me the crimes. I'm seeing evidence of a crime. You're seeing now my attitude change to I'm more of a law and order person. To that is the one problem I do have with your argument, Foodie. I do not believe that criminal prosecutions or civil cases should be tarnished. I believe in the Constitution's and a person's right to a fair trial. People are innocent until proven guilty. And if you got the evidence mounted up, and I say this so emphatically because, as you see with the Donald Trump case, with the complete arrogant mishandling of the case by Fannie Willis, that it'll be these little missteps. I don't care. They're monsters. You know, we dealing with a dirty nigga. We got to play dirty too. No, if you don't run a clean prosecution, you're going to leave the back door open for him to be able to slide out and avoid judgment. And so, no, you do it right. Let me finish. If you do it right, not only do you get that son of a bitch, but if the prosecutor's doing that right, you could follow that trail, because what you and Brandon are leading to, yes, we are in a time of information and revelation where motherfucking, yes, if you put down a proper criminal or civil prosecution, we could follow the dots and we could find out who your co-conspirators are, who the enablers and who the other people are. It's all there. You don't have to be a genius, but you got to do it right, because if not, a lot of this information is
a lot of loopholes. Yeah. Exactly. So, like I said, we're all just talking about speculative cases that may be brought up. But the thing is, they didn't make up somebody beating up somebody on videotape. That actually happened.
Oh yeah,
So,
I'm shoulder to shoulder with you on that point. No, that was not a deep fake. That was
so
tough.
if you give me the ammunition and I use it, you can't say that I'm doing you dirty.
Well, no, actually, if it comes out, all right, we already got Puff bad because as the story is with the video that he paid allegedly $50,000 to the hotel for them not to to get the video. So now we have people at that hotel or whatever who are probably in trouble, and it could be held or whatever like that, but still no criminal case because of California statute of limitations for domestic violence. Okay, right. But if it comes out that it had anything to do with the DA's office that allowed CBS to get a hold of this tape, if anything involved with that district attorney's office involved the releasing of that video to CBS to release it to the world, that DA just shot itself in the foot.
No, you're wrong. It's absolutely legal for them to do that. It is 100% legal for them to do that. It is 100% legal for them to do that. So this is something that I thought about. What if Puff Daddy was the one to release that tape? Because he knows he can't be prosecuted for it, and this is a kink for him. This is a thumb in the face of people saying, well, you can't prosecute me now, so yeah, I did it. What you gonna do about it? Because people get off on that kind of shit.
Well, no, I you know what? I'll roll with you down that for a second, because I still don't understand why the fuck his son would say that in a goddamn song. They raided the house. They didn't know that he had in the other one. If I was an FBI agent, I would just take that bar to any fucking judge in both Florida and California and say, find any property that's associated with Sean Combs or anyone Sean Combs related. We're kicking in those doors too.
Exactly. You know they got the hip hop police and they can do that shit.
Exactly.
They absolutely can.
Why would you say that, my nigga? So I could see I could see some arrogant shit like that. But once again,
because we can't, but like I said, putting out information that may be like that's the assassination of character, that's not illegal. If it's in their possession legally, they can release it any way that they want to, and the people can take it any way that they want to take it. There are some people who are defending them. So they leave that up to the court of popular, opinion.
Yeah, don't judge me by the court of popular. Don't judge me by that court. But I'm gonna say this though. When it comes to Trump, I think that all of this shit is wrong. It's all political, and it's sad that we got to sit and watch the political precedents of them one party prosecuting another party criminally. That's the Republican head, former president. This is just some shit we ain't never seen. This is all political bullshit. Everybody that's prosecuting him come from the same party, which is ironic to me. So they want to tell me that it's criminal, but it seems like everybody who's prosecuting him is of the opposite party of him. So it just smells like
judges are Republican judges who he appointed.
It just smells like politics to me. So what I'll say is
politics.
Yeah, which is sad. You shouldn't be able to use the criminal justice system to play politics. That's what I'm talking about. So
but you can,
let's say Trump. You should know you can't. Let's just say you. That's why they got, but you don't. That's why they got them separated. It's called executive branch and judicial branch, and that's why
you're getting your facts mixed up.
Okay, cool.
The executive, the judicial, and the legislative branch have nothing to do with you breaking the law and using taxpayers' money to commit crimes. That's what they're getting them on. Has absolutely nothing to do with separation of power, Brandon.
Like I said, when you have political parties that's able to prosecute you criminally, that sets a mean precedent, which is sad. So let's just say
but that's the law, though. They're not breaking any laws by doing that.
Let's just say Trump, they ain't never done this. Let's just say Trump not with a former president. This never happened. But let's say Trump does get convicted of a felony in New York. So does that mean that he can't run for president no more?
Yes,
So who
it
does
does.
Joe Biden, who does Joe Biden run against?
Well, no, that's the thing.
The next person that they have in office, his party is part of this
The
brand.
Republican Party would have to propose another nominee.
Exactly. They've got plenty of people lined up.
Because
and may I ask you a question?
People will still try to write in Trump, and it'll cause a bunch of shit, and that's why.
There you go.
No, like, honestly, you want to see? On a side note, I just watched that movie Civil War. That movie was very disturbing because that was very plausible. That was very
To answer
plausible.
your question, yes, Brandon, they would come up with another candidate. This is how
Legally,
politics
this
are
is
played because there are Republicans who don't want Trump to be the next president, just as well as there are Democrats who don't want Trump to be the next president. There are people who want Rick Santorum.
I believe when Trump left alone, if Trump was left alone, he's gonna smash Joe Biden. He's gonna easily be the president of the United States. I believe
very well true, and that's the reason why they're doing this.
I believe if they keep bothering him in the courts, they're gonna make him a martyr, and then you're gonna see this country split in half. So whatever they want, however they want it, let's get it. However they want it, let's do it. However they want it.
Well, listen, Brandon, you ain't gotta like it, but it is what it is.
Oh no. In all actuality, I kind of fancy Trump being president. Me, honestly, personally, just being real.
Well, one way or the other. I think they're just, I think they're two bad apples from the same tree. I don't give a fuck about either one of them. I'm tired of old white men becoming president, period.
I agree.
They need to change. I think they need to change the electoral vote, but that's a whole nother situation. I just feel like if I don't want to get caught doing bad shit, then I should not do bad shit that I can get caught doing. I live a life where there has been plenty of times when I could have chosen not to get my nursing license, and I could have lived a very comfortable life just being, whatever. But I made the choice that I want to live my life on my terms. There have been plenty of situations that I could have gotten out of and gotten other people out of by doing dirty shit. And I'm not knocking anybody who's done that, but I'm just saying I made the choice that I didn't want to do that. But these people did not make the choice to not do that. And now you have to pay the consequences. There are consequences to every action. You cannot say because somebody is a certain status or a certain
they make
race,
the consequences. That's not true. They make the consequences. That's not true.
They make the choices.
They make the consequences too.
Well, but you got to understand there has to be consequences. There has to be order. You can't just go around doing whatever you want to do to people and just say, "Oops, I made a mistake."
For certain people, and then certain people can walk around and grab women by the pussy. Just depends on who you are.
And in that very same person, we're talking about that he's on trial for doing things. So
For
you
what?
keep on talking on both sides.
What are you on trial for? What is he on trial for?
He already lost a civil trial, so he's already on paper as a person who commits sexual assault. He's already lost that civil trial, so that's on his jacket to the day he dies. Okay, they can say, "Oh, it wasn't criminal." The only reason why it wasn't criminal because New York statute of limitations at the time, and it was that case is the reason why New York changed its statute of limitations. Hence, why you see all these cases popping up.
Coming out, exactly.
You can thank Donald Trump for that.
Same with Donald Trump.
I personally
Donald Trump
think
and Diddy
they have a vendetta against Donald Trump. I think that the Democrats feel that they could drag him in court by using his organization, and that's what they do. That's what I think.
Brandon,
He's got dirty organizations. He's been driving dirty organizations.
Every organization in America is dirty.
But do you see how this conversation is hard to follow from your standpoint when you keep on talking about how a black man has to be dragged and why they have to be, and we're talking about a white man and he's going through the same thing, but you want to ignore that when it's comfortable for you want to ignore it.
No, nothing's gonna happen
when
to
it's
him.
comfortable for you.
No, nothing's gonna happen to him. No, nothing's gonna happen to him.
Nothing might not happen to Diddy.
Nothing's gonna happen to him.
All he's been doing is drugs.
Diddy is being killed in the court of public opinion, and you getting on her talking about how much of a monster he is. What are you talking about? Trump is about to be president. Not true. Trump is about to be president.
Not going to vote for him.
That's not the same equivalent. So what? It don't matter who votes for him. He's still gonna be president. So that's a false equivalence. That's a false equivalency, what you just said, because Puffy's been torn down. Trump ain't lost no status. Trump is the Republican nominee right now for president of the United States.
Trump all the time.
And he leading in the polls. What are you talking about? What are you talking about?
What are you talking about?
I just told you. You just talked about. You just tried to make you just tried to act as though Trump being going to court and I guess being criminally charged with what he's being with, and you trying to act as though it's the same as Puffy because one's white and one black. And I said nothing's gonna happen to that white man. Not only that, that white man is Republican. Not only is nothing happening to him, he's leading in the polls of America. He's running and he's leading the polls.
He was leading in the polls before he lost last time.
And right now he's projected to be the next president of the United States. What are you talking?
He was leading in the polls last time and he lost. You have no proof that he's going to win.
I don't know if he was or wasn't. I know he lost. I'm talking about right now. The person that you're talking about is running for president. He's the Republican nominee for the president of the United States.
I hear you,
I'm just saying. Let's got to keep in context.
I hear you.
And then not only that, come November, millions and millions of people finna go in the voting booth and vote for him, no matter what they put on the screen. Is it the same? Nah, it ain't the same.
Yeah, in the same way that motherfuckers are still might motherfucking Harlem Shake when Benjamins come on. I mean, it is what it is. I mean, we are in this age of cult of personality. I mean, we actually, starting kind of with the Kennedy presidency, we've watched American culture shift to this weird place where, yeah, it doesn't matter. And hopefully, I mean, me personally, I don't want to see another Trump presidency, but we'll have to let this play out. As far as the Diddy thing goes, we're gonna have to let things play out in the court, and it's not about dragging the black man.
Exactly, just the same.
It's not about dragging the black man or whatever. It's about listen, bro. If you did the shit and it's out there, here's my thing. You got the money, the power, and the influence of Puffy, and you did the shit. You know what I'm saying? Show a
Puffy
little
don't have no power. Puffy has no power, no influence.
Did you say Puffy has no power and no influence?
Yes.
Or you're asking the
You
question?
can't drag a person into court of public opinion if they didn't have power and influence and public.
Not true.
There's a person who has public opinion.
Just mean popular. No, that means you popular. That's it. It just means you're popular.
It's popular. So they defamed.
Right.
They already defamed him. All right, you saying he wasn't?
Popularity does not equate to power.
Earlier, did you not call Puffy a mogul? Did you not call Puffy a mogul?
Yes.
Okay. So even in just that small little sphere, and believe it or not, it's a small sphere. You know what I'm saying?
Did you say he was one of our brightest?
Yep,
Yeah.
he's out there,
brightest?
and he still has no power or influence over the everyday outcome of white supremacy. Nothing. Not even a
Are we
drop
talking
of blood.
about supremacy, or are we talking about whether or not he
I'm talking
committed?
about him having
Talking about whatever
power
Brandon
and
wants to talk about at the moment.
No, I'm talking about him having power. You talked about. I do agree that he has a measure of money. I never talked. You said money, power, and influence. I disagree with the power and the influence part of it. That was all.
You don't think that Puff Daddy has ties to Bill Clinton?
Once again, he has no power or influence.
Okay, because he's black, right? He doesn't know how to play the game because he's black, right? He doesn't know how to play the same game that's been played on him.
What game?
He's black?
What game? The game of white supremacy? Is that the game?
Right, he doesn't know how to play the game of white supremacy.
Okay. Thank you. That game. White supremacy.
He doesn't know how to play that game. He doesn't know how to play the game that's been played on him. You don't think he's smart enough to beat the system? You don't think so that's all this is about. You don't think that he's smart enough to beat the system?
I don't know.
He's been beating the system for 30 years.
No, he hasn't. He's been a part of
the
the
same
system.
thing that you just saw right now for
That's
30
not
years.
beating the system.
Maybe
That's
even more
participating
than
in the
that.
system. That's not beating the system. That's being a part of the system.
But right now, there's no case against him. So what system does he need to beat right now? He's got videotapes against anybody. Hold on. Anybody who wants to go against him right now, he's got videotapes of them at his parties. Why do you think he throws all these parties, Brandon? Why do you think that he's got videotapes of everything that everybody's done? He's not an idiot. He's a very smart man.
I I don't know. I don't. First of all, I don't know. I don't know that he.
But I do.
I don't know if he has videotapes.
But you don't know
Well,
that he
can you
does.
show one? Can you post one? Post one
Well,
right
we
now.
just saw one. We just saw one. He's got that one, and
Okay,
and also
but
that
that
one
didn't come
was
from
used
him.
against him.
No, that didn't. How do you know that came from him though?
He's got
He's
a copy of it.
We know that the reason
do you
why
know?
we didn't hear about it, Brandon, we know the reason why we didn't hear about that video 8 years ago is because Puffy paid $50,000
Exactly.
Prove that. Prove that. Prove that.
Prove that he did it.
Prove it.
I'll prove it.
Brandon, that's the
I'll
official
prove
story.
it when you can't. I'll prove it when you prove that.
You see
was
the
released
argument?
by
Don't you see the argument? Don't you see what she did? Don't you see the argument she did? Y'all made a definite. Y'all made a definite statement. Hold on, let me finish.
You're breaking up.
You made a definite statement saying that Puffy paid $50,000. You made a definite statement saying Puffy paid $50,000. You paid show proof that he did that.
You're really breaking up. It's very hard. You sound really staticky, but I can hear what you're saying.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, you're breaking up still a little bit, but you sound better. This is what the white
hold on, let me try to
supremacists
get
told
you
us that he did.
They said he paid $50,000.
Yes.
Where?
Yes, that was part of. If you know the story and are not just going off your knee-jerk release, okay. The video that we seen, the clip of the video that we seen was officially released by CBS. That's why it broke on CBS. CBS got the video from an
CNN.
undisclosed source. No, CBS.
The CNN.
CNN.
Yeah, it's CNN.
All right, I'm not going to argue with you on that. All right, so CNN, and they claim is the reason why the undisclosed person who gave it to the news outlet. The reason why you'd ever seen this was because a hotel manager and hotel staff were paid $50,000 to give Puffy the stuff. These people are now under investigation.
They got receipts showing Puffy paid them this. Or somebody said this. This is an allegation?
It's all alleged. Anything that we've talked about on this panel is alleged.
Oh, hell. I thought that they had proof that he paid $50,000 for video tape.
I have not seen the proof, but it doesn't mean it doesn't exist. And the thing about it is that you can say, if you say something like that, then Diddy can come back and sue you. So if he sues them and he can prove that that never happened, then we'll see that they were lying. But until that happens, we have to believe what they said.
Exactly.
No,
That's
we
my
don't.
point.
But we don't. No, we don't. No, we don't. What the hell is wrong with y'all? So we gotta believe what CNN said. Man, we're foolish people, man. We are foolish people.
We've got to say this is the narrative and the counter narrative.
Right.
That's all. I'm not saying I believe shit. I'm saying this is the
I
narrative.
choose to believe that, and you can choose not to believe it, Brandon.
This is the counter narrative. The reason why we haven't seen this video, because allegedly Puffy paid motherfuckers off to whatever. And for whatever reason, the video still came out. And now even this hotel, this local branch of the hotel, the manager and staff at that time are now in trouble.
Because
and that's what we know.
Because even if you don't believe it, you have to wonder why it never came out, because that is a crime that occurred on tape.
Exactly. And
why do I have to wonder? I don't wonder that. I don't even wonder why Solange beat up Jay-Z in the elevator. Who gives a fuck?
Well,
why do I wonder why they never came out? I don't wonder why videotape of a man beat.
Well, that's fine. If you don't want to, you don't have to.
And this is the problem with America. This is the problem with our messy, salacious, always wanting dirt to see the worst of people. So, because I didn't see a videotape of him beating and kicking this goddamn woman, who wants to see that? I don't even want to see that shit. When he kicked her, it pissed me off. You kick a dog. You kick a dog.
You don't kick a dog. I don't even want a dog to be kicked.
No, I'm saying that's a southern term. That's a southern term.
I understand what you're saying, but I'm
because
saying
that's the worst of the worst. You don't put your feet on nobody. Like, I didn't like that. That's what really that bothered me. I said, yeah, Had me and him been in a room together, me and him would that would have been he would have felt some feet because that would have been the first thing we would have went to.
Brandon,
You
I
gonna
have
feel
to
some
ask
feet.
you a question, Brandon. Are you mad that it happened, or are you mad that it released?
I'm mad
Or are you
that
mad at
I'm
both? Or are
mad.
you just
I'm
mad?
mad at both. I'm mad
Just
that
mad.
he
Okay.
felt as though he needed to do that, and I'm mad because of the manner that the world got to see the viciousness of that. I hate that. That's bad. That's one of the terrible. That's a terrible moment
It's bad,
in
but I
somebody's
can't say
life.
that the world is against him because he did it and we saw it. That's what it sounds like you're saying. I'm mad he did it,
No,
and I'm mad that
no,
we saw it, and we're mad that
yeah,
people have an opinion about it.
no. I'm mad that no, and then I'm also no. My thing is when you see that type of thing, it's easy to go to villainize. Yeah, I was pissed off at Puff.
He is a
I was
villain.
pissed off.
He
Hold
is a
on.
demon.
In that moment,
I don't need to
he
see all
is.
of the
But
moments that he was a demon in
but
order
but
to
hold
say
on,
that.
Foodie. You don't throw what about the redemption factor, Foodie? You keep forgetting that
I
part of it.
never liked the nigga to begin with.
That's your opinion. We talking about the redemption of a man.
And what you're talking about is he needs to be redeemed. That's your opinion that he needs to be redeemed. That's between
Okay,
him
well,
and
why you want
God.
to throw him in jail?
That ain't for me to redeem him. He don't
What
need
is
my
jail?
redemption. He didn't need
What
my
the hell is
permission to
jail
do
for?
it. He
Well,
didn't
what
need
the
my
hell is
permission
jail
to do
for,
it, so
Foodie?
he doesn't
Foodie,
need. He didn't
Foodie,
need
why do
my
you?
permission to do it, so he don't need my
So
redemption
what's the point of throwing him in jail?
So
because
why
he
don't you make
committed
money
a
off his black
crime.
ass?
So for him not to get better, to be better, to be redeemed, to come out better, to not
That's
to not
only
participate.
one instance that we
Rehabilitation
saw.
tonight,
We
he
don't
told me.
know the things that we didn't see him doing that he's still doing. He might be kicking
You
somebody's ass
missing the
just the
point.
same tonight.
You missing the point, Foodie.
He might be doing it right now, Brandon.
I mean,
Who's
shit.
to
To
say
be
that he
honest,
wants
shit.
redemption?
I mean, statistically, shit. I mean, somebody getting their ass whooped right now, Foodie.
Right
I mean,
now, this very second.
That's fucked up.
And they're making a mistake, but we shouldn't judge them on it, and they shouldn't go to jail for it, right, Brandon?
Well,
Because they're
my
making a
religion,
mistake and they need to be
my
redeemed, right?
religion, the Quran say you can beat your woman, just beat them lightly. So go take that over
Right.
to her.
Well, I'm not. I don't believe in the Quran, and I'm not your religion. So
Brandon, I know you
That's
just
a
didn't say
joke.
this shit.
That's a joke, bro. Anybody who read the Quran know that's a joke. That's a joke. That's a Muslim joke. Just beat them lightly.
and they're not funny.
Yeah, you gotta read the room, man. Foodie ready to jump through this screen. You cracking jokes about motherfucking whooping bitches' ass.
Man,
I'm not.
my
I'm just
favorite,
saying. I'm not because I'm not letting nobody beat my ass. But
one
there's
of my
somebody
favorite
who feels
videos
powerless right now. So
is Ike Turner talking about. I'm not going to. I'm gonna be honest. When my lady makes me mad, I play the Ike Turner video in front of her, and I walk around the house with it, with my phone in my hand. Well, Ike Turner talking about, I don't beat her like that. She just be walking around the house. She mad. I would tell her, and anime, what's wrong with you? And she nothing. And I just pow, just and she just smiling and she.
So
that's
you
not mental abuse.
you saying that you
mentally
would intimidate
abuses
your old lady with implications of violence?
Mhm.
Yes.
You insinuate violence. You don't say you're gonna whoop her ass. You kind of leave it in the air. You just do shit.
And I
like
point to my phone. And I point to my phone and shake my head. And I
And you do it. You do it because you feel powerless in that moment, and she stays because she feels powerless in that moment.
That's all I can do. What I'm gonna do? Only thing I can do is let Ike do my talking for me. When Big Red, nah, when it ain't that serious, Foodie. Nah, I ain't doing nothing. We ain't doing
That sounds pretty serious to me. I wouldn't be with somebody who do that shit to me.
No, you just gotta be reminded. Sometimes, or the old school. You got to be reminded. Reminding is good.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I play the Ike Turner video, and also, sometimes I might,
You old school. You said, oh, you need to be reminded that I could be whooping your ass.
You goddamn right.
I'm good.
So-
Y'all have a good night.
I could be
You
Mr.
need-
from the man, Brandon, you tripping, bro.
You did that. You kept going with it. That was you, bro. That was you.
That's the direction you going. Like, nah, let's take it there. Why you pussyfooting? I'm saying, nah, don't tiptoe. Take it to the finish line, nigga. Playing around.
We know what you're saying, so say it, nigga.
Tell Foodie we on the internet to have fun. She can't be like that.
Yeah, exactly. Because Foodie was being serious, man. You sounded real dismissive, and you trying to be funny, but Foodie, like, come on, man.
Man,
like, not trying to even diss Foodie. You know what I'm saying? We all know that, she takes shit like that real serious. We should really try to talk about it. And Brandon over
man,
here
we not the type of man, but she know that especially talking to us, she know, man, you done said, man, who running around beating women and kicking on women? Man, nobody's doing that type of shit.
Obviously, Sean Combs is running around.
Man, I'm gonna be honest, man. I'm in my 40s, man. I don't even have that kind of energy. Nobody got energy like that. If you in your 40s and you still fighting and doing with your lady, you doing too much.
Well, that's how you do.
And you might be that mother.
Because I'm gonna tell you right now. Listen, motherfucker, goddamn Kunta Kinte foot and all. I'll be goddamn if I had my old ass running down butt booty ass down the hallway. Just a motherfucking scorpion dragon bitch all the way down the hallway. You know what I'm saying? Like, Puffy gonna fuck around, dislocate his goddamn hip.
That's a fact. That's a fact. I don't even move like that. They be like, she gone. Oh well, she gone. Fuck it. Oh well, shit. I call you on your phone. Why you leave? What's wrong?
Take me through all these goddamn changes. You know what I'm saying?
Fighting and wrestling, and man, I hurt my man. Anytime I stub my hand on anything, man, my hand be hurting. So I'm damn, man. I don't. But that just show you how consumed they is with each other, I guess, in their relationship, or how controlling that he is. Because man, most men just at a certain age just ain't vibing like that. They just ain't on that. And most of if he didn't have power in it, if he didn't have money, the ladies would have been left him. How about that? You like that, don't you, Cliff? See how I did that?
Well, I mean, I seen you trying to clean it up, but the fact of the matter is, I've always viewed Puffy as somebody who was. I've always viewed somebody as somebody who was tapped and who was put here for a reason, if you will. You know what I'm saying? And this is one of them chickens that come home.
I agree. I agree.
I think so.
I believe he in paperwork. I believe he in paperwork too.
That's exactly. So many of our people have profited by being plants, and they were actually plants, and they called themselves Spooks by the Door, and but the truth of the matter is that they were out here being greedy, and it got them caught up, because at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying, just as he's got the videos, these motherfuckers got the files. Like, first of all, not trying to be funny, I have no doubt looking at that video, Puff was definitely high as fuck, probably off that liquid coke, and the way he was running after her. The real question is, what was in that bag she was carrying?
I ain't never even seen liquid coke before. I don't even know what that shit look like. What the fuck is liquid coke, bro?
Man, it's a brave new world out here. It's been going on for a while now. I'll just leave it at that. It's a brave new world out there. And and that was another reason why I was like, just let the truth come out. Because I don't give a fuck about the sex allegations, but once they start talking about the Tunchi and all like that, if you know, that's a certain type of whatever in a certain type of circle. And I'm not saying, but the stories track. And then when you see this video, it's like, the stories are tracking. It ain't about throwing away Puff and all. You trying to turn.
Man, they trying to put a RICO. Man, they trying to put a RICO charge on Puff. I don't know why they are.
Because if you know anything about this shit is exclusive sex club shit. Like, this ain't shit you just, I got a guy who could get me this. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's liquid fucking coke. Like, this is exclusive shit. To where, this is some shit where if you are dealing in this, you're dabbling in a couple other things that are some big, called Interpol, you know what I'm saying? Called the FBI type shit. This ain't called a local PD. This is, you're playing with heavy fucking hitters. This is bad business. And so, like I said, I'm not going to throw the jacket on Puff's back. But if that's the way they're going with this, yikes. There might, and this video just is showing you that there might be a there.
Man, that video, domestic violence at its worst. That's domestic violence, bro. Like, let's not. This ain't Rico. It's not sex trafficking. It's not drug mule. It's not laundering money. It's not that.
But
It's not. It's not.
Brian, what happens here though is when you see that video and you read her the statement that she outlined in her civil case, it lines up with that. So people have a propensity to believe everything is true once they find that one part, not to mention how much he vehemently denied all these allegations. But bro, you know, once I catch you on one lie, I think everything you saying is a lie. But also, once I see this girl is telling the truth right here about this one part of that statement, we have to believe that all those other stories about him drugging her up, abusing her, forcing her to have these soirees that she didn't want to have. So, but I mean, that's neither here nor there, man. You know, I'm sure we're gonna still be talking about this next time I go live, because I'm sure we're gonna get some more developments. Let's table it there for the night, gentlemen. It's 4 a.m. on the East Coast. Y'all got anything else y'all want to add to the conversation, man? Final thoughts? Final y'all go.
I love you, fool. Don't be mad at me. And for the record, nobody condones putting their hands on a woman.
Yeah, man. I was listening to that whole shit, man. I was in straightening up and shit. I was like, damn, I drank that many bottles of water today. That was good. So, but I just kept throwing the bottle down right here. I was missing the trash can shooting these jumpers, and so I had to clean those up. I vacuumed in the studio and everything, listening to y'all. But y'all ran Foodie off with that shit at the end, man. I was like, damn, these niggas ain't reading the room.
Don't say y'all. Don't say y'all.
No, you was right there with him, bro. He was driving.
That was me, bro. It was me. Yeah, I was driving the car and goddamn.
And I was like, that's
said,
why
yeah, let's go match the clip. I'm driving the car, Clip said, well, let's match the gas.
Right. But yeah, man, I appreciate y'all, man. Y'all want to plug and promote anything before I let you go? Thank you, LaJessica. We trying.
Man. I just want to say thank you for hosting a great event tonight, Mark. And thanks for everybody for pulling up. Hit the like and subscribe. Shout out to Brian Norman Jr. and Alexander Usyk, as well as all the winners and all the competitors tonight. This was a great night for the sport of boxing. It was beautiful, and yes, the Brian Norman pose. That's no longer the motherfucking goddamn prison pose. That's now called the Brian Norman on a bitch.
Nigga, I'm gonna drop this out. I'm gonna start using this as a meme, bro. I'm gonna have Brian Norman like this.
Yeah, looking at your ass.
Yeah, that's actually a funny meme. Find different angles of that too. Yeah.
But all right, go ahead. Clips, I see you in the next one. Okay, well, B was gone. I was trying to get B to find the thoughts, but all right, cool,
all
man.
Right, peace.
All right. Man, I appreciate y'all time, your energy. What a night, what a day, a beautiful day of boxing, man. I appreciate everybody pulling up. Thank you for your time. Thank you for your energy. Thanks for allowing me and the neighbors here the opportunity to entertain you guys. Hopefully you were thoroughly entertained, and if not, shit, we'll try again on the next one, all right? Again, man, hey, look, I told y'all this flyer with some cap. Look how they tried to make B look like he was little and everything. He used the younger picture of him, like got him looking small, got Santillian tall. Foolery with the jewelry. I love it, though. Thank you for making him the underdog. And he's now the WBO interim world champion. Yeah, look at all these people in the ring, and that dude up there telling Brian Norman, well, you got cameraman in here, you got doctors over here, you got all kind of people in the ring. Nigga, you in the ring trying to tell somebody to get out the ring. But this was great, man. This was great. I really enjoyed it, man. I really enjoyed it. I really enjoyed this. Santillian was game, though. He was game. He did his best, but unfortunately his best was, well, fortunately for me, his best was not good enough. Very fortunate. I made a stack off that shit, nigga. Hey, man. I came out there, I told my daughter, I said, you getting some shoes. Told my wife, you getting some shoes. Yeah. Yeah, we going shopping tomorrow. But, man, I appreciate y'all, man. I'm going to get some rest tonight, though, man. I'll see y'all on the next one. Hey, drinks require sleep. Goals require your effort. Go out there and get your goals like my boy Brian Norman Jr. did tonight. Hey, man. Gotta love it. You gotta love it, man. Respect is free. Disrespect can cost you everything. Your family, your freedom, your finances, most important in your life. So let's show each other love. Let's show each other respect. And if we can't do that, let's just show each other the door. You go your way, I go mine. God willing, we all do fine.
Hey, look, man. I appreciate y'all, man. This shit was fun, man. It's your man Martin Nash Breaking Beats. Hey, look, man. Sometimes we're gonna agree, sometimes we're gonna disagree. But one thing's for certain, two things for sure, homeboy. Never forget this.
I built this shit. Me. Brick by brick. And I'll be damned if I let you tear it down just because you don't like the way another nigga talk.
And I mean that shit. Drive, motherfucker.
Hey, it's Antonio Tarver, champion. You watching Martin Nash at Breaking Beats. I usually don't do drops, but I'm gonna give you one, bro. I'm gonna give you one. I love you, champ.
This that squad sound.
Subscribe. I don't care how many subscribers he has. Support him. So he made all this possible. He made this possible.
Nah, Dr. Mark, God made this possible. God made all this possible. And so did viewers like you. See y'all on the next one. Peace.
If you think I'm here to